evening to YouTube. And I guess good evening to Twitter. Yes, there we are. And as you guys know, we have a little pre-show before we go live. So if you want to see that, join us on Pilled or even better, Rumble, guys. We had some nice request songs, but more on that later. Get ready to let everybody know we're going live. We are live, but not before we have played the intro. Jen Johns, DA 1674. Little Sister Brown, Go Time 76. A Good Last, Parco, we love you guys. Go Past 7. And Jen Johns. Here we go, guys. See you on the other side.
Bring everybody in, guys. Spread the word. Come on, come into the show. We will, I promise you, this will blow your mind.
Grassroots army. It's an army.
It's an army, guys. A grassroots army, guys.
We have plenty of time. It's a Sunday, right?
At 17, your people say, I want to vote, but, I'm busy. I have other things to do. Let's go see a movie, and we'll watch the results later.
Come on now, Trump. Look at the ease in his eyes. He's doing this flawlessly, man. Trump is doing this flawlessly. Just had a bullet whizzing over his ear. 5 days later, he's behind the mic and he's spitting comms, guys. Trump is spitting comms like a Gatling gun, guys. We thank you. Patriots win. Arrows up, share, hoorah. Oscar worthy, Look at this band of annals. There was a time when the world asked ordinary men to do extraordinary things. That is us, guys.
That's great. That's great.
Do we have the greatest people in the world? We have the greatest people in the world.
The point, the hat, he turns, he claps, and he points to the camera. Boom! There he is, guys. Trump, we love you guys. Oh my God, what a rally, guys. What a rally.
Nothing beats just hearing us, just seeing, you can already hear it in my voice where I think like, okay, I might head out now, right? And then, before you know it,
an hour later,
they come with something that is like, and that is that drop, right? That I always want to read. 1339, and this is to you, QT. We establish a series of proofs for this specific reason. Undeniable, unpredictable, coincidence after coincidence, growth due to confirmations, real sources communicating with the people, unrestricted and together, guys. So this is why Trump was labeling them the fake news, and they will make sure, right, to drop those, to back us up, right? And we love you, Q Team. Thank you so much for everything you're doing.
That's Zero Delta at 2:47 and 56 seconds. It's to the second, guys.
47.56 to the second Delta.
The second, guys. This is ridiculous.
They didn't say this, so
there it is, guys.
Jesus.
there it is.
Boom, guys.
There it is.
There it is, guys.
Woo!
There it is. Derfman in the house.
Dang,
We got Derfman in the house, guys.
I do appreciate all.
I do appreciate, guys. There it is. We sincerely appreciate. There it is, guys. 10:25.
10:25, guys. 10:25. There it is. I hope you guys can see it again. But this is Central, so we got to add an hour here, right? 10:25. 10:25. We sincerely appreciate it for your kind words and appreciation. There it is. There it is, guys. The zero.
There it is.
Baby! Oh my God, this is good.
Of thousands, millions of people came in through Biden, and they say zero.
Boom! They say zero. What? 9:40 EST, aka 21:40 Eastern Standard Time. Boom! 21:40 0 Delta. What do we have here? Zero. They say zero. How about a nice 0 Delta to encourage add-ons on request of the Q team? Oh, whoa. Guys, check it out. He's saying we have it all at 7:09. 7:09, guys. Listen.
We have it all.
Boom, guys. We have it all. 5:09 Mountain Time. That is 7:09. Check it out. Are you ready? We have it all.
Oh my gosh.
This is 1909. The military timestamp of 7:09, guys. We have it all. See that? Isn't that epic, guys?
Wow. How does he do that?
But we'll make sure that that's going to go very quickly. We'll be able to do things that you never even thought. The only good thing about what happened with this 4-year disaster is that the people will understand when we fix our country. They'll be much more understanding than they would have been if we just went straight ahead and did it.
Oh, right.
What the heck?
What the fuck? Stop on Trump. Dude, what the fuck? This is XM 4461. Dude.
They tell me there's a storm coming in. Is that right? Is that still
The first time I had it, but you guys were after me. I said I had to focus. I was the hunted, and now I'm the hunter. It's a big difference.
After decades in which past presidents coddled and enabled the world's leading state sponsor of terrorism, President Trump finally ended the immediate threat of a nuclear Iranian regime. The Iranian regime was weeks away from being able to produce a nuclear weapon that would threaten the entire world before President Trump took this decisive action on Saturday night to obliterate their nuclear capabilities. The contrast in leadership could not be more clear. Barack Obama and Joe Biden sent pallets of cash, American taxpayer dollars, in a failed attempt to buy the Iranian regime's compliance with a weak and ineffective deal. President Trump sent a fleet of American warplanes to destroy Iran's ability to produce a nuclear weapon.
There's new evidence that Barack Obama asked intelligence and investigatory heads like John Brennan, the former CIA director, James Clapper, the former director of national intelligence, and James Comey, the former FBI director, to find me evidence that you haven't found yet so that we can continue the Russian collusion hoax after it was ineffective in the campaign. You go back, we only have a few weeks left, I'm a lame duck president, and bring me the right assessments. And that's exactly what they did, and that's why they're terrified that new information is coming forth that suggests to the American people what they did and how they were culpable.
Incredible. It's all there now. It's in writing. And Tulsi's done a great job.
She's tough.
And she's tough and she's smart. And she did. She went deep into the files and she found it.
A new bombshell on the Russiagate hoax has dropped, revealing what U.S. intelligence knew back in 2016. Sources telling Fox News Digital that the U.S. intel had credible foreign sources indicating that the FBI would play a role in spreading the Trump-Russia collusion narrative. That was before the FBI launched its controversial probe. Now, CIA Director John Ratcliffe is expected to declassify intel from former special counsel John Durham's report on the origins of the FBI Trump campaign probe.
As you were playing those clips of these people like Morning Joe seemingly befuddled, saying that by no account is any of this true, I would challenge them to see if they've actually read the documents, every single page of the documents that we've released over the last couple of weeks. If not, go to odni.gov, G-O-V. It's all right there for anyone to see. And those who go in and read this will see how President Obama directed that a National Security Council meeting be called to talk about Russia.
Is the Oversight Committee prepared to enter into a legal battle with the DOJ over the Epstein files? You guys want the Clintons to tell us what they know about this, and many others. We'll put up the list again so everyone can see.
How can an entity known only as Q, faceless, nameless, fameless, etc., begin to ask questions on 4chan, now 8chan, and build something of this magnitude? How can the same Q entity garner such a massive amount of worldwide mainstream media, fake news attention attacks? How is it possible this Q entity can forecast future events or know when the POTUS is about to tweet? How is it possible future proves past regarding the information provided? How is it possible this Q entity, an entity who began by merely asking questions on 4chan, 8chan, was able to fill in the blank?
Our movement is about replacing a failed and corrupt political establishment with a new government controlled by you, the American people. The Washington establishment and the financial and media corporations that fund it exist for only one reason: to protect and enrich itself. The establishment has trillions of dollars at stake in this election. For those who control the levers of power in Washington and for the global special interests, they partner with these people that don't have your good in mind. Our campaign represents a true existential threat like they haven't seen before. This is not simply another 4-year election. This is a crossroads in the history of our civilization that will determine whether or not we, the people, reclaim control over our government. The political establishment that is trying to stop us is the same group responsible for our disastrous trade deals, massive illegal immigration, and economic and foreign policies that have bled our country dry. The political establishment has brought about the destruction of our factories and our jobs as they flee to Mexico, China, and other countries all around the world. It's a global power structure that is responsible for the economic decisions that have robbed our working class, stripped our country of its wealth, and put that money into the pockets of a handful of large corporations and political entities. This is a struggle for the survival of our nation, and this will be our last chance to save it. This election will determine whether we're a free nation or whether we have only the illusion of democracy, but are in fact controlled by a small handful of global special interests rigging the system, and our system is rigged. This is reality. You know it, they know it, I know it, and pretty much the whole world knows it. The Clinton machine is at the center of this power structure. We've seen this firsthand in the WikiLeaks documents, in which Hillary Clinton meets in secret with international banks to plot the destruction of U.S. sovereignty in order to enrich these global financial powers, her special interest friends, and her donors. Honestly, she should be locked up. The most powerful weapon deployed by the Clintons is the corporate media, the press. Let's be clear on one thing. The corporate media in our country is no longer involved in journalism. They're a political special interest, no different than any lobbyist or other financial entity with a total political agenda, and the agenda is not for you, it's for themselves. Anyone who challenges their control is deemed a sexist, a racist, a xenophobe. They will lie, and then again, they will do worse than that. They will do whatever is necessary. The Clintons are criminals, remember that. This is well documented, and the establishment that protects them has engaged in a massive cover-up of widespread criminal activity at the State Department and the Clinton Foundation in order to keep the Clintons in power. They knew they would throw every lie they could at me and my family and my loved ones. They knew they would stop at nothing to try to stop me. Nevertheless, I take all of these slings and arrows gladly for you. I take them for our movement so that we can have our country back. I knew this day would arrive. It's only a question of when. And I knew the American people would rise above it and vote for the future they deserve. The only thing that can stop this corrupt machine is you. The only force strong enough to save our country is us. The only people brave enough to vote out this corrupt establishment is you, the American people. Our great civilization has come upon a moment of reckoning. I didn't need to do this, folks, believe me. I built a great company, and I had a wonderful life. I could have enjoyed the fruits and benefit of years of successful business deals and businesses for myself and my family, instead of going through this absolute horror show of lies, deceptions, malicious attacks. Who would have thought? I'm doing it because this country has given me so much, and I feel so strongly that it's my turn to give back to the country that I love. I'm doing this for the people and for the movement, and we will take back this country for you, and we will make America great again.
All right, guys, here we go.
You ready?
Shout out to Armor Boss on YouTube. Awesome, guys. Let everybody know we're going live. You don't want to miss this epic live Decode show, guys. Good evening, everyone. Are you ready for the State of the Union, number 6, I guess, right? Of our beloved 45 through 47 POTUS. Okay, guys, let's get ready to play The Storm is Upon Us, because that's why you're all here, right? Board Again B, we love you. Miss Penny Black in the house. Let's go, guys.
Christian warriors, set yourselves apart from this corrupt generation. Be saints. That is the freedom that I wish for you. Freedom from sin. Freedom from our weaknesses. Freedom from the slavery that sin makes out of all of us. That is the freedom that is worth dying for. Kind of reminds me of the words that Mel Gibson first intoned in his Academy Award-winning film Braveheart, when he said to his ragtag army, and I say to you tonight, I see before me a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny. You've come to fight as free men, and free men you are. What will you do without freedom? Will you fight? No! Yep, fight, you may die. Run and you'll live. For at least a while. Dying in your beds many years from now, would you have been willing to trade all the years from this day to that for one chance? Just one chance to come back here and tell our enemies that you can take our lives, you can never take our freedom. Every man dies. Not every man truly lives. You, we must fight for that authentic freedom and live, my friends. By God, we must live. And with the Holy Spirit as your shield and Christ as your sword, may you join Saint Michael and all the angels in defending God, in sending Lucifer and his henchmen straight right back to hell where they belong. our rudder. And in the words of Reagan, evil is powerless if the good are unafraid. God bless you.
And God bless you, beautiful patrons. Thanks so much for joining us. Watcher, great to see you, my friends. Let's play Hold the Line. Let me shout out each and every one out because you know that I love you, right? Boom! There we go. Shout out to Watcher, Mr. Decode. We love you, man. Boom time. Let's start with Build. Shout out. Let me see, guys. J. Joe, Paul Revere.
I will be a president for disease, joblessness,
B-Rad for real.
anger,
Sashka Bush Chima. Stradman Pigs.
extremism,
Yahoo. Next up
lawlessness,
forever.
violence,
Defrustrated.
bitterness, and
Fall
fury.
Smith. All
No
Rumble.
progress.
Posh
No
33.
nation.
D.
Only a state of
95.
Don't piss
Nothing
down
can
my
stop us
back and tell
coming.
me it's raining.
Amen. We gonna hold MLM. We love you. Jenna Franklin. Miss Penny Black. We gonna Dick Tracy. KJ Wise. Jimmy Tim. We gonna hold the line. Boom time. Monica B. Madman. Teresa Red. Jan Jaws. 75. Dahin Timor. 67. Jenna Franklin. Ella Fantress. Jamie W.B. Tina English. A Good Lash. Carly Kager. Do No Good. Kettle George. True Secret and all Q17. We gonna lose it. Gold time 76. Super Nana. Woo, Benny, Honda. We love you. Very good one. We go all 316. Love that number. Looking at the map gives you a good idea of the operations ahead. Chris and May, Denmark in the house, you chick. Patriot. 1674. We have Will for you to see you with us. We have breeze cruising out to the 40,000 foot long ago. As we prepare to land, make sure your season folding trays are in their upright position. And while you're at it, guys, please double check when you bump it up because you know it's gonna get bumpy. Jenna Franklin, you know, Outlander, absolutely. United Airlines to Guantanamo Bay, immediate boarding at Gate E. We need to stay with country, grab your favorite beverage limitators. Elected them to do the heavy lifting, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Oh, guys. Tex Phyllis, thank you so much. Let's get it on. Jamie WB dropping 20 red castles. We love you, sister. The angels are sounding their wars. The apocalypse is nigh. For shadow for millennia, and unfolding right in front of our eyes. We're so blessed to be alive to be witness of this epic transition greatness. Big shout out to Donald J. Trump, Des Cavino, Elon Musk, General Flynn, Cash Patel, Pat Bobby, Chuck Grassley, Richard Canal, the less than 10 was the Warlocks. We so love you guys. Little Sister Brown,
We will be
Ted
back
Phillips,
in some
1977.
form. Too many of us think it is impossible. Too many think it is unreal.
But that is
a dangerous,
defeatist
belief.
Watch your love.
It leads to the conclusion
Southern Pride
that we
Rebel.
are gripped by forces
We cannot
control.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Prepare for the storm mega.
Okay, guys, you are the calm before and during the storm. An absolute proof of the where we go, what we go worldwide. Because this is why we stop it right here and go into scene number 3, where the sound of the mic is way better, guys. Don't know what it is. Don't ask me. I don't want to touch anything because, okay, guys. But you see how they've been advertising this 6th, I believe, State of the Union with an O that looks a lot like a Q, guys. As the State of the Union, of course, begins at 2100. And 2100 is, of course, Das Cavino, Stephen Miller, Donald J. Trump, the Magic Trio. Bring you to 2100. Do a Q, 1 in a billion coincidences. How many coincidences before mathematically impossible? The world is watching on Truth right? Tonight on Truth Plus, with a little Q there. Nice little Q plus. The world is watching, the world is changing. Where we go one, we go all. Worldwide, guys. We got Denmark in the house, the UK in the house. We have, I don't know if they're in the chat, a day in a time, by the way. Godspeed, we love you. Maxo forever, we love you. Terry too. Great to see you, sister. We love you. Great that, all these OGs are with us. Misha, awesome to see you. And yes, we got, New Zealand, Australia, Europe. We got people watching from Japan, guys. Korea, translating our tweets, our decodes, promoting our shows. Redbird 19, sister, we love you. Again, thank you all so much for your epic support. Jamie WV and Ted Phyllis and all of you beautiful patrons that have been reposting the show. There she is, Nikki from New Zealand. Of course, there she is. The whole world is here, guys. Enjoying these beautiful moments in time, seeing America succeed, and of course, the world lays in its wake, right? Because if America falls, the world falls, and vice versa. If America wins, the world wins. DJ Golf, we love you. I love pie. Great to see you, my friend. Kristen May, Denmark. Tifo, 88. Okay, guys. UK, Miss Penny Black. Let's introduce the man that you all know as Mr. Butterboy. The man that knows without being told. Mr. 45, believe it or not. Heartbeats a minute. Do not let him tell you otherwise. We were all there, guys. At the rally, he made a selfie. Did he or didn't he get an air cue from POTUS 47? Next day we were in the show. I said, Derf, pick up your phone. What is the time? Go into your details. Look at what time. Yes, 7:35. Show me. Make a screenshot. Send it. And then we went back into the show. He said, I want to see it. I was like, there will be a dot if it isn't. Thank God we did. Because then he was crowned RQ Derf Man by none other than Donald J. Trump. Mr. 45 through 47. And 128 days later, guys, Trump remembered. And I remember, we all remember, when Trump was in Detroit, what was it? The Bronx, right? He talked about the Montreal Canadiens exactly at the same time, 128 days later. Then he closed the day off at 1:28 a.m. to re-emphasize it yet again. This is not a fluke, right? And then his seconds and minutes brought us to We Are Q. Unfreaking real, guys. Let's introduce him to the show. Carol WC, we love you. RQ, Derf Man, how you doing, my friend?
Oh, guten Abend, Grass. Other than my jaw, I'm doing pretty darn good.
How are you? What's
really
up with your jaw? Is it inflamed?
Oh, big time.
Oh shit!
And
no,
it hurts.
Not good.
It hurts to smile. So,
oh no, that's not good, dude.
It's all good. Well,
you
I'm going back tomorrow, right? So
yeah. So, peroxide, dude. Get some peroxide in there.
Yeah,
Don't F
like
around
I said,
with this, because when this gets in your blood, you're gonna die, dude. Because this is so close to your brain. Don't F around with this. I'm telling you.
I've been doing with the.
If you're getting shivers, get the hell to the hospital, man.
I'm good. It just hurts to smile, and with that intro, it's hard not to smile. So, Grass, thank you so much for being with us at 2:30 a.m. in New Zealand, and it's good to see all of you guys. Very, very quickly, just want to say a hello to all of you guys. Especially some of the newer names like DA1674, Misha, Super Nana, Where We Go When We Go On, all 316, One Day at a Time on YouTube, Posh, Roger Boland Jr., Go Time. I know we've seen you guys, but it's good to see you guys again. And thank you so much, Ted Phillips, for dropping the 20 spot, and Jamie WV for the 20 Red Castles that came in. So very quickly, guys, welcome to the Red Castle Club. HK Miller 17, I Love Pie, 13 Char 13, Super Nana, 4LALG. A Good Lass. Welcome to the Red Castle Club. Teresa Red. DA1674. Where we go when we go all 316. Honda. Good to see you again, Honda. Joe Canada, fellow Canuck. Welcome to the Red Castle Club. One Dahlia Gomez 2. Timor, Mr. Terry Morris. Sind again. Will for you to see. Let me see who else. Randy R417. Welcome to the Red Castle Club. Born Again B. We've got 4 more. Let me see. Terry 2. Good to see you, and welcome to the Red Castle Club. Island Girl 17. Also very, very good to see you, and welcome to the Red Castle Club. The last 2 went to Misha 6835 and DJ Goff.
Okay,
welcome, guys, to the Red Castle Club. Thank you all for being with us. And as Deflustrated was mentioning earlier, you know, she really wants to thank you, Grass, for taking the time to do this, understanding that it's 2:30 a.m. for you. So we all appreciate it. And, you know, without further ado, let's see what, like, you know, that graphic for one is, you know,
it's ridiculous.
It's beyond ridiculous. That O is not just a regular O. So yeah.
You can say it's an 8, or it's I don't know, it's not, or a B, or, you know, an upside down B. I don't know what it is. It ain't an O, dude. This is not how you. This is either how you write a quick 8, or if not a Q, right? Just saying. Yeah. Or an A. This is how you write an A. Maybe.
Well,
if you're in a hurry and you're happy, this is how you write an A or something, you know?
Yeah, well, it is, you know, they're making it more and more obvious, right? You know, we've got, you know, we have Dan dropping 17 words or 17 spaces over and over again. We had even Kirill over the weekend.
This one. Dude.
Yes.
This one from Dan, guys. Dude, this one, talking about Dan, this is a love celebration from Dan, because he drops 504 characters. That is, we're talking directly to this board. Again, when you take those exclamation marks away, -5, you've got 499. That is consequential, consensual, right? Then you look at, you know, the 808. Did you count the spaces? You know, the gap code, the time in between the previous post and Dan Scavino's. 2 hours, 56, 37, 2563 is bringing you, or 3652, to the meme that we were looking for last show. Remember that. I was looking for that meme, handed the cookie jar, Trump flipping on the light. We couldn't find it. Boom, there it is.
And there
again, he's using these emojis, right, to link the words together. He's using the, not M dashes, but something like an M dash. I think an M dash is a little bit bigger, but he's merging these words. So the word count, when you disconnect them, I did a little expose on this, right? So we love you all so, right? This space over here before the love is space 88. Remember that. And this is where I say, do you see how his emoji links words together? So when you add the spaces back, you have 98 words
97 spaces, and 510 characters. 510 is the conclusion, where the anon is compiling it all together, saying, hey, so this is what happened in Pacific time. 7 something, Trump did this, right? Deliberately misspelling consequential as consensual, and then adding the Q back in. Is this, this is to train us to understand the Q team posting on 8chan and the Trump tweets, right? And then Q is saying, you're missing an important point. Check out the gap codes between our DEFCON 1 drop and then Trump, 1 minute after that, putting the Q back in. This is where Q in 501 is saying, because 500 is DEFCON, 41020 Fire and Fury, Coast Command Action, etc. Right? Then in drop 501, Q is saying, P press, POTUS personal, confirmed 1 in the kill brackets. So this is the first confirmed, live action where Trump is showing in real time as Q is explaining to the anodes, giving them the tools. And guys, just saying, so consequential, 98, of the words now, graphic could update and continue to log. Important, more than you know, review each sentence post happening, right? So after it happens, like the D class of the Crossfire Hurricane, we go back to those confirmations that Dan Scavino, Elon, Trump dropped with the R missing, right? Pointing to Obama, right? Pointing to the Rothschilds, etc. We go back to see, like, okay, again, we were showing you this, like, hey, something is up. We don't know what. Then 10 days later, boom, it hits. Big picture, guys. Signatures have necessary meaning. These ways of decoding stuff in their messages are signatures. And when we see it, we don't know when something is going to happen. We know somewhere in which corner it's going to be, but only when it happens, then we can go back and celebrate it, right? Again, 79 spaces brings you to 10 days Darnicus, right? Roadmap of big picture is rare. The silent ones, other monitoring, crumbs, not only for poll, review post happenings, good versus evil, interesting drop. And then, the characters are 514, bringing you to the Great Awakening. Then the words minus those emojis, guys, and those, like for a better word, M dashes, how Dan Scavino is merging those words, right? When you take those away, you now have 96 words. Amazing how things make sense once you ask the question. That is the entire point of this operation. It's up to you all to collect, archive safely, and distribute in a graphic that is in order with the Chrome dumps. It will all make sense. This is what you're seeing in the show, right? We don't know what it is. It does make sense. It sings, it dances, right? And then when it happens, we go like, bam, right? It will all make sense. And once it does, we look to you to spread and get a word out. Timestamps will help you validate authenticity. Your president needs your help. He wants full transparency for the great people of this country. Everything stated is for a reason. God bless patriots. And this is where Dan Scavino is saying, this is my last wedding photo. So what we must do now, right? Not now, but in future days ahead. I'll be gone, guys. This is going to be the last show. I'll be gone for, I don't know when, but I'll be back, baby. But, I'm going to look at, all these previous Dan Scavino wedding posts and really fine comb them. Look at the time in between, the characters, everything. Because what Dan Scavino here did with his last one, he's saying, this is it, guys. This is my last wedding photos as we're out of contact.
And again, I'm out of energy, guys. I can't, you can hear it in my voice. This is going to be the last stretch. After the show, I'm going to run the premium thing. So I'm done with the 5 hours of premium. By that time, I have to wake up. I'm going to stop the show. And then I'm off to the dentist. And then, a little grasshopper. We're going to swim. And then I'm going to die, guys. So, the 2563, guys, is showing you the plus. This is where Air Force One had an no. What was it again? I don't know, guys. It was an 017 or something, or an OQ, something like that. Where the O, when you long press it, right, becomes a plus, right? Where the call sign of Air Force One was a Q plus. At some point, the Q will be answered. Again, the timestamp that will help you validate authenticity, as we just wrote, is 2139. Brings you to the 0 Delta on request of Anons. No post of POTUS yet. How about a nice 0 Delta to encourage Anons? Then Q and Trump went out of their way, as they did, celebrating the consensual consequential. If you've been watching our shows, you know what is up, guys. And again, Dan Scavino saying, we love you all so very much. Thank you. And Dan Scavino, we thank you, right? The 1221, guys, is saying right on cue. And again, you can think that this says 2100, right? If you read it backwards, it's actually saying 12, right? But, you can see 21 and 100 brings you to do a Q. How many coincidences before mathematically impossible? The world is watching. The world is changing. Where we go one, we go all. Again, guys, I am destroyed. But for Dan Scavino to bring us the meme, right? Or at least what I could do is stay awake, do this live show, and celebrate the State of the Union with you guys, because this is an important moment in time. As the White House was showing us, this is going to be epic. Again, there were some things that were happening. Of course, Dan Scavino was saying the security alert regarding Mexico, saying fly rods fly. The blockade shield is removed. Now they're vulnerable and exposed, guys. Again, how interesting that the fly rods fly is coming back in his gap code, Delta to Next. Shout out to Watcher. And, his 248 in his minutes to seconds. The PM timestamp here, or 322.4 of the 48, brings you to maximum transparency, panic in DC. As 29:45 is bringing you to we are Q, panic, guys. Have you ever witnessed a public all-out attack by the opposition party against the President of the United States? Those who would normally hide into the shadows are now forced into the light, exposed, vulnerable. Fly rods fly, guys. Boom. Interesting, guys. There is Donald Trump, I think yesterday, right? Starting the day off blasting Justin Trudeau. And when I looked at the crumbs, I thought, man, this took me half a day to make, guys. With little grass crying, turning around, dude, you don't want to know how. Again, shout out to all the parents, and it's really, really tough, guys. But we love that beautiful kid. But again, when you look at all the crumbs, how it connects, guys. Truth push. It brings you to the Clinton Foundation. Well, that brings you to Justin. This is how the Uranium One was moved throughout the world, right? First stop, Canada. Again, Clinton Foundation brings you to Haiti. Interesting that the 1233 is bringing you there. The 1129 of the timestamp of Justin brings you to Down She Goes. Well,
Clinton is up next, guys. The 37 of the Delta to next, because this is the first time that he posted to Justin Trudeau at 5:39 and 31 seconds. This one, of course, is before this drop. The Delta to the next is 37 seconds. His next Delta to the next is 17 seconds, guys. As it brings you to Do It Q. The Anna morale is very, very, very high. Let's do this. Do It Q. Enjoy the show, patrons. VIP patrons. Where we go, one we go all. It brings you to 40:25, the minutes and seconds, guys. 5:40 and 25 seconds. Brings you to the Trump admin V2. That's hence the name of the show. We got 45:20, 5402. And there it is, guys. Sessions soon. Beautiful, guys. Equal justice under the law. 39:21 minutes and seconds. The credibility of our institutions, constitutional law that governs our great land, our republic, and our ability to regain the trust and faith of the American people all depends on our ability to restore equal justice under the law. By protecting those responsible, prosecuting the aggressed. Again, guys, my mind is destroyed. By okay, guys, let's do this again. Our ability to regain trust and faith of the American people all depends on our ability to restore equal justice under the law by prosecuting. Yes, there it is. Got it. Those responsible, blind justice, treasonous acts, sedition against the republic, the people of the United States. Start the lead in. This is FISA, guys. Infiltration, rogue, and highest level of our government, media, corporations, etc. Something far more sinister, evil, has been allowed to flourish through all parts of our society. It has been protected and safeguarded. It has been camouflaged to appear as trusted. It has been protected, normalized by the stars. One must only look to see symbolism will be their downfall, guys. Trump, the enforcer, right? We are ready, and the Anna morale is very, very high. Annas are selfless, nameless, faceless, fameless, and fearless, and shameless, guys. We are grateful, guys. Beautiful. How many kids disappeared? Clinton Foundation. You know, there's your 501 POTUS personal account. Confirmed. Action. Sky Fortress engaged. And the 37 guys. They are the true patriots. We will never forget. Let these coming days be remembered in our history as the time we fought to recapture the republic from those evil bad actors who for so long have sacrificed the good people of this land for their own personal gain. Fight the good fight. Let justice be served, guys. This is what the next years is all about. Haiti being released. The awakening. Hussein, guys. We got to push 10 minutes ago. So let's... Okay, guys. Again, Trump was doing something here. Thank God we have Miss Penny with us. Seeing what he's doing there and there, right? Interesting misspelling.
Mm-hmm.
Character count remains the same. Word count remains the same. Spaces remain the same. But there is there and there. Which there are many. Indeed, Miss Penny Black. God bless your beautiful soul. Again, let's see which words this is going to be later on if we do have time. But let's move on to the next guys. Look at this. Say what? Okay, guys. State of the Union, Q+. Interesting stuff. 9 p.m., 2100. You know the drill. Yes. Been going through this one. Count the spaces. Interesting, guys.
This is his last post, his wedding post. And Dan Scavino, we want to congratulate you with finding love in your life and celebrate it, right? And, you lucky man. When you find someone that loves you and find someone that, helps you achieve your goals, right? If you find someone and it's reciprocal, right? Not just one way from her to him, but also from him to her. When you find something like that you both are in awe of each other's talent, and you know a way how to bring that to service, and make that, fine-tune it and bring each other on a higher level. When you find somebody like that, it's awesome. I'm celebrating 23 years of this week, every last Friday of February. So this is going to be it. This is the last show. And, I am going to chill the hell out because I've been burning the midnight oil 20-hour days back to back. Making a decode now that normally takes me 30 minutes is now taking me 2 hours. Again, there's some mistakes here and there. So, for the betterment of the decodes and, also my personal life, I gotta plug out, guys. So again, have fun out there. But let's see, guys. We are right over here, 7 minutes away from Trump going live. And Miss Penny Black is saying here that this is the word there and there. Okay, guys. So terrors of which there are many. Okay. So let's see. She's doing something here. And what is she saying, by the way? I sent a DM. Check the 133rd word. Okay, guys. And she did a little, okay. Hard to swallow. Important to progress. Who are the puppet masters? House of Saud. Plus. 4 trillion. Rothschilds. The 2 pluses. Soros. The 1 plus. Focus on the above 3. Public wealth disclosures are false. Many governments in the world feed the eye. Think slush funds. US aid. Right? Think war, the feeder. Think environmental pacts. Think Paris Accord. Bye now. Great job, Trump. The triangle has 3 sides. The eye of providence. Follow the bloodlines. What is the keystone? Does the devil exist? Does the thought of the devil exist? And who worships the devil? What is it called? Epstein Island. What is the temple? What occurs in a temple? Worship? Why is the temple on top of a mountain? And how many levels might exist below? What is the significance of the colors, design, and symbols above the dome? Why is this relevant? Who are the puppet masters? Have the puppet masters traveled to this island? When? How often? And why? Vladimir Putin, the New World Order, worships the devil. Let it sink in, guys. 11/11/133. But I wonder, guys, which letter is he misspelling? Let's dive deeper. 5 more minutes to go. Can somebody send me the YouTube link of the show, guys?
Yeah, I'll post it in the chat.
Okay, guys.
And he might he might be a little early according to the White House.
Okay. Thank you, White House.
Let me
there
just make sure, because I think they just posted something about 8:55.
Okay.
Let's see.
Justices of the Supreme Court.
Okay, guys. Oh.
They're saying tune in at 8:55. Speech starts at 9 p.m.
Okay, guys. There's Justice Kavanaugh coming in at 8:55. Okay, guys.
And yeah, Rapid Response has just posted that the POTUS has arrived at the Capitol for the State of the Union.
Okay, guys. There's Justice Kavanaugh. We love you, Brad. Let's go down and let's see, guys. Which letter is he misspelling? No. Let me see. Which one was it? He posted this at 7:03 on the 23rd. Okay, let's go down. There it is. 7:06. Let's see. Paste. There. Let me see. Which there are many. There it is. So 133rd word, 772 characters. And there, wait a minute.
No.
Yeah, there are many.
I just got it.
Yes?
I'm just going to say it, Grass. The post by Rapid Response 47 just so happens to be a 17-second clip.
Okay, guys. Beautiful.
Because of course, right?
Yeah, why not? Okay, wait. Control V. There. So
there is no audio at the moment. They are only
and there is no audio at the moment. You got to be kidding me.
People coming into the chamber.
There is no audio. What? Dude, we were looking at there. There is no audio at the moment. Fuck off, guys. Okay, guys, let's keep going.
And of course, there is also one designated survivor as practice every single time that comes from one of the branches.
Designated survivor. Okay, guys. So there. So he's misspelling two letters, huh? These two.
God forbid, some form
of
catastrophe. Long practice.
Okay. So let's see, guys. He's misspelling letter. So. 771 is 772. Okay. Let's have a look, guys.
And now cheering in the chamber for special guests.
771 is 772.
Near the First Lady, and that's the special person.
Beautiful Melania, guys. Wearing her beautiful pants. Well done, sister. Girl power. God bless you, sis. Power to you. Look at Baron. Okay, as the world turns, modified, guys. Incoming SIG modified code program. Wow. So it talks about modifying the puppets. Okay, guys. So he's misspelling.
Mr. Speaker, the President's Cabinet.
There and there. So it is 18.5 and 9:18.
So you might say there's a 9 and a 13. See that? The difference. 18 as it was 9 and 13 more than 5. Oh, dude, there is the Rothschilds, guys. 185, huh? There. 185. And this is 918, guys. Wait. Oh, God. So 918, he's got it, guys. 918. And what was it? 18.5, huh? Boom.
Yeah.
Ooh. Trump is killing me here. He keeps putting out clues. How many? Wait until you learn who's been talking to you here. There. And there it is, guys. There's no there. Boom, covered in gold. The Rothschilds. The pluses, guys. Freaking hell, guys. There it is. He's doing 918 as it should be 18.5. And the difference, guys, is 9 and 13. That's the difference. So 913 or 13.9, 13.9 or 913. That's the value difference of the letters. Okay, treason, list of Republicans. Let me see, guys. So the value is, 1927 or 23. 27, 23. 27, 23. Or 23, 27. Or 27, 23. Or 3272. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, guys, enjoy the show, VIP Patriot. Truth push. Boom, this connects to Derf Scavino, guys. Panic in DC. James Baker testifying against Comey. Think D-Class. Red October 25. Not everything can be publicly disclosed. Much will be revealed, but not at the cost we can't recover from. Again, military intelligence has the same special access programs as the NSA and CIA. They knew the agency would grow in power, so much so that they could and can hold the executive hostage or engage with bad actors. Trump nominated someone new to direct every agency but one. He controls the top. This is wild, guys. These two letters, Justice Kavanaugh, guys. Okay, Trump, we are ready for you to come in. Dude, enjoy the show. Truth push. Dude, this is right over here. No, that's not, no, that's the other one. There's the truth push. And enjoy the show, VIP Patriot. There's the Do It Q and the Justin Trudeau, guys. The Clinton Foundation. And the equal justice under the law. As it connects to, right, Brett Kavanaugh. See that? The Do It Q, the NMRL is very high. Session soon. Trump Admin Volume 2. For the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Let justice be served. Equal justice under the law. Blind justice. Treasonous acts, seditions against the Republic. We the people start the leading, guys. The infiltration of rogue elements at the highest level of government, media, corporations, etc. Again, through the sealed indictments, those corporations can turn quickly by, arresting them and replacing them with good people, right? But let's see. Brett Kavanaugh came in at 588. So there's 20. No, sorry, 588. 855. So 2055 and 855. Let me see, guys. Let's crunch the numbers. Okay. Why it's still important? Okay.
Hell on earth, Hillary Clinton victory. America has been sold out to the highest bidder. America has been weakened on purpose. The depths of their treason is unimaginable. Pure evil. State of the Union, guys, motherfucker.
There it is.
Mother, jeez, Louise, guys. And look at the fascia, guys, hanging on both sides. The bundle of sticks, holding, you know, the sharp edge, the blade, right, in place. All those states working together, creating the, you know, the mass or the torque or I don't know, to create massive impact. Okay, guys, my computer's acting up again. No worries. Let me see. Okay, guys, I think boom, boom, boom. There it is.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
Boom! There he is. Donald J. Trump. At 9:06, 6:09, guys. 6:09. Okay, let's crunch it. So we got 558. This is when they came in. Let's go to 9:06, guys. 9:06, 6:09, 21:06. Boom. Okay, guys, their attempts will fail. This is big. Okay, guys. Treason, guys. Trump is coming in at 9:06. Interesting timing. 9:06. What could it be? What could it mean? Is there a Delta today?
There were, but the last two
9:06.
were... No, they were just before 9 p.m.
Okay. So the Great Awakening, microchip. You can change any chat on. Okay. Again, Australia donations to the Clinton Foundation. Why is this relevant? You have more than you know. This is big. This is when it came in. Confirmed. How's that act called again? It's on the tip of my tongue, guys. When you go ahead of POTUS when you're not in office. It's on the tip of my tongue, guys.
You don't mean like proceeding or?
No, it's a law that prohibits people from doing this. Kerry is guilty of that. You know, it's called something. Of course it is, but okay, guys. So when the State of the Union is over, so he shakes the hand of Brett Kavanaugh at 9:09. So important moment in time, guys. Let's pay attention. 9:09. 21:09. Goodbye, Mr. Rosenstein. Planned Parenthood. We're working to end evil, not as it appears. Congressional investigation. He'll be on stage at 9:10. Boom. 9:09, guys. 9:09. Love that song, guys. Come on, RSBN. Keep the sound going. The State of the Onion. Okay, guys. What is the State of the Onion, guys? Well done, medium rare. Okay, let's see, guys. Let me get the chat in because we love you. Oh, yes, let's do it like this. Oh, keep going.
Oh, by the way,
what's up?
Before this gets going, happy birthday to Val Smith.
Oh yeah, sister, we love you. Happy birthday, sister. Jordy M is with us, my man. Jordy, we love you. Again, this is going to be a long 48 hours for me. Jordy, I've been awake since early in the morning, pulling 20-hour days straight for weeks, months, guys. I'm going to be tapping out. So that gives me time to call you. Jordy, all you beautiful Dutchies, and some of you beautiful Americans out there. All that I said, I'm going to call you one day. This gives me some time to maybe do that, guys. Evil War Woman, we love you. Strapman, Trump is going to speak, guys. At 9/11. Ooh.
Members of Congress, I have the high privilege and distinct honor of presenting to you the President of the United States.
Boom, there he is, Donald J. Trump. At 9/11, guys. Beautiful timing. And the crowd goes wild.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. It's really an honor. Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, First Lady of the United States.
March Madness. First Lady. Darren. Don Jr. Eric. Tiffany. Ivanka. What a beautiful family, guys.
Second Lady of the United States.
Mrs. Vance.
Members of Congress and my fellow Americans, our nation is back, bigger, better, richer, and stronger than ever before.
Boom.
Less than 5 months from now, our country will celebrate an epic milestone in American history, the 250th anniversary of our glorious American independence. This July 4th, we will mark 2.5 centuries of liberty and triumph, progress and freedom in the most incredible and exceptional nation ever to exist on the face of the earth. And you've seen nothing yet. We're going to do better and better and better. This is the golden age of America.
All right. Take it to the bank. We love you, sir. Donald J. Trump, the leader of the pack.
When I last spoke in this chamber 12 months ago, I had just inherited a nation in crisis with a stagnant economy, inflation at record levels, a wide open border, horrendous recruitment for military and police, rampant crime at home, and wars and chaos all over the world. But tonight, after just 1 year, I can say with dignity and pride that we have achieved a transformation like no one has ever seen before, and a turnaround for the ages. It is indeed a turnaround for the ages. And we will never go back to where we were just a very short time ago. We're not going back. Today, our border is secure.
A heckler, guys. The world is watching. For those watching, this should scare you.
Today, our border is secure. our spirit is restored. Inflation is plummeting. Incomes are rising fast. The roaring economy is roaring like never before. And our enemies are scared. Our military and police are stacked. And America is respected again, perhaps like never before. After 4 years in which millions and millions of illegal aliens poured across our borders, totally unvetted and unchecked, we now have the strongest and most secure border in American history by far. In the past 9 months, 0 illegal aliens have been admitted to the United States. But we will always allow people to come in legally, people that will love our country and will work hard to maintain.
I'll be there on the 13th, guys.
The flow of deadly fentanyl across our border is down by a record 56% in 1 year. And last year, the murder rate saw its single largest decline in recorded history. This is the biggest decline, think of it, in recorded history, the lowest number in over 125 years, year 1900. In fact, substantially before my wonderful father, I had a wonderful father, Fred, before he was born, substantially before he was born. That's a long time ago. He wouldn't like me to say that, but that's a long time ago. The Biden administration and its allies in Congress gave us the worst inflation in the history of our country. But in 12 months, my administration has driven core inflation down to the lowest level in more than 5 years. And in the last 3 months of 2025, it was down to 1.7%.
Boom. 1.7, guys. There's your 17. Beautiful. Dude, and again, he's saying 1.7% at 918. 918 is Q saying, or the annons, right? I swear Trump is killing me here. He keeps putting out clues. 918, the timestamp, 1.7, right? And there it is. You are learning. How many coincidences before mathematically impossible? Wait until you learn who's been talking to you here. Well, that is P. Press or POTUS Personal at real Donald Trump, right? 1.7 at 918. Boom. Jamie WV, that's why you're here, right? Val Smith, we love you. Let's continue this epic, positive, unifying speech of Donald J. Trump. Boom, guys. Let's put this one down, 918.
Gasoline, which reached a peak of over $6 a gallon in some states under my predecessor, it was quite honestly a disaster, is now below $2.30 a gallon in most states, and in some places, $1.99 a gallon. And when I visited the great state of Iowa just a few weeks ago, I even saw $1.85 a gallon for gasoline.
And there it is, guys. There's some next level, energy, dominance, right? As another type of energy is moving through Canada, right? Europe, Asia, to Iran and North Korea. How would you call this? Aiding and abetting the enemy, right? Where did it end up? What was the purpose? Okay, guys, who was supposed to win the election in 2016? Okay, guys, Boom. Wait for it, guys. The sum of all fears. This pill cannot be swallowed by most. Okay, guys. Let's keep this one on ice. Beautiful.
Mortgage rates are the lowest in 4 years and falling fast, and the annual cost of a typical new mortgage is down almost $5,000 just since I took office. 1 year.
Okay, guys, so we have to read this drop later on after the show. You know that. Every time we see it. Again, let's do it. So at 21:19, he's saying America's winning. We're energy dominant again, right? Energy for everyone. You can buy, you can fill up your gas tank, right? Your cars, and you can enjoy your freedoms, right? There was a time when our children stood at attention and put their hands on their heart, and in one united voice recited the Pledge of Allegiance. There was a time when strength and order meant something. And there was a time when standing for our flag meant something. There was a time, this Dutch. There was a time when our history and heritage was taught with pride and respect. And there was a time when respect was given to those who served, bled and died to protect and defend our God-given freedom. There was a time when we were grateful. And there was a time that these United States of America, one nation under God, was united. There was a time when these United States of America was united one nation under God was united under one flag. And there was a time when we the people decided our future. That we had a voice. That we were united and strong. I pledge the allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and for the republic for which it stands. One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. It's time that we the people reclaim what is rightfully ours. May God bless America and all those who defend and protect her against all enemies, foreign and domestic. We stand together as patriots. Where we go one, we go all. Home of the brave, Donald J. Trump.
And low interest rates will solve the Biden-created housing problem well, at the same time protecting the values of those people who already own a house that really feel rich for the first time in their lives. We want to protect those values. We want to keep those values up. We're going to do both.
The values, guys. We keep those values up. There was a time.
And
right?
we are going to keep it that way.
Boom.
The stock market has set 53 all-time record highs since the election. Think of that. 1 year. Boosting pensions, 401ks, and retirement accounts for the millions and millions of Americans. They're all gaining. Everybody's up, way up. In 4 long years, the last administration got less than $1 trillion in new investment in the United States. And when I say less, substantially less. In 12 months, I secured commitments for more than $18 trillion pouring in from all over the globe. Think of it, much less than $1 trillion for 4 years versus much more than $18 trillion for 1 year. What a difference a president makes.
Boom. Learn who has been talking to you.
A short time ago, we were a dead country.
Boom.
Now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world. The hottest.
The hottest, guys. Hot, hot, hot. Freedom. Yes, 53 the IRS, indeed, Darko.
As thousands of new businesses are forming in factories, plants, and laboratories are being built, we have added 70,000 new construction jobs in just a very short period of time. It's getting bigger and bigger and stronger. Nobody can believe what they're watching. American oil production is up by more than 600,000 barrels a day, and we just received from our new friend and partner, Venezuela, more than 80 million barrels of oil.
I love pie. Shout out to you. Dropping some bitcoins. We love you. I love pie. I'm so happy to spend time hanging out with
American
you
natural gas production is at an all-time high because I kept my promise to Drill, baby, drill.
Drill, baby, drill. And we love you. I love pie.
More Americans are working today than at any time in the history of our country. Think about that. Any time in the history of our country, more working today. And 100% of all jobs created under my administration have been in the private sector.
Give it up for I Love Pie, guys.
We ended DEI in America.
Got popcorn, guys. There it is, guys. Red.
We cut a record number of job-killing regulations, and in 1 year we have lifted 2.4 million Americans, a record, off of food stamps. And for all of these reasons, I say tonight, members of Congress, the state of our union is strong.
Boom, guys. Stay strong. Stay together. The vision keeps them in power.
Our country is winning again. In fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just always losing, but now we're winning too much.
Boom,
and I
guys.
say, no, no, no. You're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever. And to prove that point,
Amen, Trump.
to prove that point,
Yes.
here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud. The men's
Do it,
gold
Trump.
medal Olympic hockey team. Come on.
Okay, guys. Boom, Derf, man.
Give it up for those guys.
Rub it in, Trump. Bring the pain. Okay, guys. We are ready and awaiting your go order, guys. Winning, winning, winning. Beautiful mirror. USA, guys. Stay strong. Man, that was powerful. I couldn't help myself, guys. Sorry for that. Wow, that was epic. Terry, too. We love you. Highlander, Dawn, Valsmith, Sketty Mother, Maxo Forever, Sherry, Deflustrated, Evil War Woman, awesome name, Chibuchis, Jenna Franklin, Crean, 76, Stepper Tim, Susie Q, we love you guys. 925, let's have a look.
Go ahead.
Okay, guys, boom, celebrate this in a big way. There are no lines drawn. Be ready, guys. We see all fight. They lost power, guys.
We even got Portugal in the house, Grace.
Yes, there she is. We love you. Elias Q.
That's the first time I've
morning to
ever
you.
seen them get up. And actually, not all of them did get up.
Wait a minute. Was that the Supreme Court? Who got up? Because the Supreme Court always has to sit. But maybe because if there's like a hockey team, they can finally celebrate, you know? Let me see. Who was standing up?
That's the first time I've ever seen them get up. And actually, not all of them did get up. But they beat a fantastic Canadian team in overtime, as everybody saw, as did the American women who will soon be coming to the White House.
How you know when something very big is about to drop? Fights of corruption as is celebrating the American winners.
They were in the Oval Office before, and I just want to say a second very big congratulations to Team USA. But I have to say that, and I told them this, and we took a vote of the team. I said, anybody votes no, I'm not doing it. So they stood there, and they weren't about.
There it is, guys, the vote. And there it is at 21-27. Boom, the vote. We will do our job to protect the vote. Will you do yours? Fight, fight, fight. Fall on deaf ears. Not with this administration. Interesting, guys. You will cease to exist. Timestamps. Learn. Truth to power. Beautiful.
About to say no, because I've never seen a goaltender play as well as goalie Connor Hellebuck.
Steven Bananas, we love you. But Grabs, thank you for hosting another watch party for France. $5 for your leg and sleep. Stevie Bananas, we love you, man. And I Love Pie, love you. Thank you all so much for your epic support. And Jet MC, we love you, sister. Awesome to see you all. Vote, vote, vote. Yeah, you gotta have balls of steel to stand in that goal.
46 shots on goal, and I asked him, the one shot, the one where you put your stick in the back and it hit the neck of your stick and bounced off. You practice that, or was that a little lucky? He refused to answer that question. But I just want to tell you that the members of this great hockey squad will be very happy to hear, based on their vote and my vote, and in this case my vote was more important, that I will soon be presenting Connor with our highest civilian honor, which we will be given and which has been given to many athletes over the years. But when I say many, not too many, like 12, it's called the highest civilian honor in our country, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Boom, guys. Medal of Freedom, guys. That means you can run through red lights. Right? You can open carry everywhere.
Great athletes have gotten that, very great, the best, and I thought he deserved it. And I did take a vote, every single one of them. I said, I'm not giving it if anybody goes no, and every single one of them rapidly put up their hand.
Awesome.
So I want to thank you all. What a special job you did. What special champions you are. Thank you very much.
Donald J. Trump, guys. Pfizer fool will bring down the House. Everybody voted yes.
I'm also pleased to say that the next time the Olympic torch is lit, it will be here in America for the 2028 Olympics, and it's the summer version right in Los Angeles. We're going to do a good job in Los Angeles.
Yes, sis. We really need it. And when I say I need it, I need it. I'm not myself, guys. Scary
and
sometimes.
Los Angeles is going to be safe, just like Washington, D.C. is now one of the safest cities in the country.
Flip 21. Rub it in there.
And this year, and I must say I got them both. I got them in my first term.
Mm-hmm.
And I was disappointed because I didn't think I'd be the president when this happened. But strange things took place. And now I've got them because I got the Olympics and I got the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And I wanted to claim the 250th, but I didn't get away with that one. I couldn't claim that one for myself. But we're getting the World Cup. So we have the World Cup and the Olympics coming. And that is exciting news.
Absolutely, guys. Well done, Trump.
So this will be a year to celebrate our country, and the heroes who have kept it free, men like Buddy Taggart. At age 17, Buddy volunteered to defend America in World War II, serving in the Pacific under the great General Douglas MacArthur. He fought bravely in the famous Battle of Manila, worked so hard. He was badly wounded and almost killed by enemy machine guns in Luzon. And 81 years ago this month, he liberated the largest internment camp in the Philippines, one of the largest anywhere in the world. But he earned many honors, including a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star, came home, started a family, and tonight he is in the gallery looking forward to July 4th, 2026, his 100th birthday.
Boom. Look at this man. Wow. 100 years young. Oh, wait. The other dude. Look at that, guys. What a... Whoa. Look at him. Giants. Beautiful.
So, Buddy, you're a brave man, and we salute you. Even in times of challenge, setback, and immense heartache, the spirit of 1776 has always...
Look at this, guys. When he was ordering this 100-year-old veteran. And Ted Phillips, thank you so much for your epic support, my friend. Again, Elias Q, Portugal in the house. But there it is, guys. Ted Phillips, we love you. As he is honoring this 100-year-old veteran at 9:32, this drop is showing you, thank you. God bless you, Patriot, with a beautiful American flag. Beautiful, guys.
Shone through very brightly. It was July 4th of last year when floodwaters tore through a girls' summer camp in Central Texas. One of the worst things I've ever seen. I was there, rising 26 feet in the matter of minutes, tragically claiming many, many lives. You all remember that one. As the waters threatened to sweep her away, 11-year-old Millie Kate McClelland closed her eyes and prayed to God. She thought she was going to die. Those prayers were answered when Coast Guard rescue swimmer Scott Ruskin descended from a helicopter above. Nobody knew where he came from.
Beautiful drop.
It was Scott's first ever rescue mission. A young guy, but very brave, very, very top, always top in his class. And he lifted not just Millie Kate, but 164 others to safety.
164, guys. Let's pay attention to this because, you know, this timestamp brought you some epic Q drops. What did he say? 160 what? Let me see.
Kate, but 164 others.
164. Okay, guys. Let's see. 164. 164. Okay, what makes a good movie good? Great actors. Okay, keep up the good fight. It's spreading. Okay, so what is being brought here is that very special place. What would be the penalty for stealing elections? Q has asked us about the ownership of voter machines before because they knew George Soros was going to mess with the numbers. This was the plan. They're stupid, guys. How do you capture a very dangerous animal? Right? Special place. There it is. And, you know, Anna requested, you know, the Zero Delta. Beautiful. And, guys, if we were merely alarmed, asking questions on the chance, why are we being attacked daily? Beautiful, guys. Nothing can stop what is coming. Beautiful. The attacks on Q and being saved, guys.
To safety.
Yeah, to reach red.
People watched Scott from a distance, and they couldn't believe what they were seeing. The winds were blowing, the rain was pouring, everything was going, and that rapid water, nobody's ever seen anything like it. They said, wow, that's something. Tonight, Scott and Millie Kate are here together, reunited for the very first time. Thank you, Scott, Millie Kate.
Buckle up, Buttercups. It's about to get bumpy.
And Petty Officer Ruskin, I'm pleased to inform you that I am now awarding you the Legion of Merit for extraordinary heroism, which is what it was, extraordinary heroism. Thank you.
Beautiful, guys.
And I'd like to have the military aide to please come down and take care of the service. Military aide, thank you very much. Take care of that very important service. Thank you very much. From 1776 to today, every generation of Americans has stepped forward to defend life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And they're really doing it for the next generation. But now it's our turn. Together we're building a nation where every child has the chance to reach higher and go further, where government answers to the people, not the powerful, and where the interests of hardworking American citizens are always our first and ultimate concern. That is the debt we owe to the heroes who came before us, and that is the promise we must keep to America for our 250th year. Last year, I urged this Congress to begin the mission by passing the largest tax cuts in American history, and our Republican majorities delivered so beautifully. Thank you, Republicans. All Democrats, every single one of them, voted against these really important and very necessary, massive tax cuts.
Leslie P., 1963, we love you.
They wanted large-scale tax increases to hurt the people instead. But we held strong, and with the great, big, beautiful bill, we gave you no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors.
Is that better, guys? Think so, huh?
And we also made interest on auto loans tax deductible the first time, but only if the car is made in America.
All right, guys.
Recently in Pennsylvania, I met Megan Hemhauser, a devoted mom who's homeschools her children, beautiful, 2 children, during the day while waiting tables at night as her husband works overtime operating very heavy equipment. Megan is here this evening, and she's happy to tell you that she is so much richer because with no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and our expanded child tax credit done again by Republicans, Megan and her husband will take home more than $5,000 extra just for the year, cutting her tax bill in more than half.
Boom.
Megan, please stand up. We're fighting for you, Megan.
There she is, guys. A request of the Anons.
Thank you, Megan.
0 Delta.
Thank you, Megan. We're fighting for you, Megan. Under our bill, parents like Megan can also activate their children's brand new Trump accounts. And
Okay,
I didn't
guys.
name it.
Go for it. Go for it.
I did not name that. Nobody believes me, but I did not name it. It was named by a very tall man sitting right there in the third row. Nice man, a good man. Tax-free investment accounts for every American child. This is something that's so special and has taken off and gone through the roof. Millions will be pre-funded courtesy of the U.S. Treasury and private individuals like Michael and Susan Dell, who have donated $6.25 billion to fund the Trump accounts for 25 million American
That's a lot,
children.
guys.
They're great people. You know, I asked
0
Michael, how do you
Delta.
make all that money? He said, well, I just sat on my dorm and
Request
and I
fulfilled.
made computers and I'd sell them to people. And I just kept selling and selling and selling. And pretty amazing story. That's called the American dream. He sold a lot of computers, a lot of those laptops. So I congratulate him on that. But I really thank him and Susan, as well as others like Brad Gerstner, a very tremendous guy. He was behind it right from the beginning. Brad Gerstner. Thank you, Brad.
We are with you.
So with modest additional contributions, these young people's accounts could grow to over $100,000 or more by the time they turn 18. Think of it. How much money is that for somebody that started with nothing? Over 100,000, could be much more than that. To make this investment in our children's future, go to trumpaccounts.gov, trumpaccounts.gov. And a lot of people are doing it. It's setting every record in the book. It's popular.
Freedom, guys.
They knew what it was going to take. I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of the people that got it started. And now it's just taken off. One of the primary reasons for our country's stunning economic turnaround, the biggest in history, where the Dow Jones broke 50,000 4 years ahead of schedule.
Boom.
And the S&P hit 7,000, where it wasn't supposed to do it for many years, were tariffs. I used these tariffs, took in hundreds of billions of dollars to make great deals for our country, both economically and on a national security basis. Everything was working well. Countries that were ripping us off for decades are now paying us hundreds of billions of dollars. They were ripping us so badly, you all know that. Everybody knows it. Even the Democrats know it. They just don't want to say it. And yet these countries are now happy, and so are we. We made deals. The deals are all done. And they're happy. They're not making money like they used to, but we're making a lot of money. There was no inflation, tremendous growth. And the big story was how Donald Trump called the economy correctly.
God wins.
And 22 Nobel Prize winners in economics didn't. They got it totally wrong. They got it.
Look at this guy. So he's saying all of this, right? Perfect proof. Request heard. Delivered. No coincidences. Thank you for doing that, Q. God wins. No matter which way to put it, guys. He's going to put the cranks on them. He was warning them, right? For anyone who's going to make misuse of the ruling, buckle up, because I've got 6 days till Sunday to get back at you, right? You're going to pay so much more if you try to wiggle out of this, right? Man, interesting, right? God wins. Beautiful.
Got it really wrong. And then just 4 days ago, an unfortunate ruling from the United States Supreme Court. It just came down. It came down. Very unfortunate ruling. But the good news is that almost...
Woo! The good news is you're clapping SOBs, right? The good news is I'm going to rip you to 2 pieces, guys. All right. Listen to Trump. But the good news is
all countries and corporations want to keep the deal that they already made, right, Scott? Knowing that the legal power that I, as president, have to make a new deal could be far worse for them, and therefore they will continue to work along the same successful path that we had negotiated before the Supreme Court's unfortunate involvement. So despite the disappointing ruling, these powerful country-saving, it's saving our country, the kind of money we're taking in.
Yes.
Peace-protecting. Many of the wars I settled was because of the threat of tariffs. I wouldn't have been able to settle them without. Will remain in place under fully approved and tested alternative legal statutes. And they have been tested for a long time. They're a little more complex, but they're actually probably better, leading to a solution that will be even stronger than before. Congressional action will not be necessary. It's already time-tested and approved. And as time goes by, I believe the tariffs paid for by foreign countries will, like in the past, substantially replace the modern-day system of income tax, taking a great financial burden off the people that I love.
Okay, guys, the people that I love, beautiful at 9:44, as the drop was showing you. There was a time when the world asked ordinary men to do extraordinary things. Band of add-ons. We serve at the pleasure of the president. Beautiful, guys. The people that I love. God Almighty, what a beautiful thing. Listen to Trump.
Eventually replace the modern-day system of income tax, taking a great financial burden off the people that I love.
Yes. Ben Bonnie. Okay, girl. She's good, man. I love it.
Moving forward,
the
factories,
Dow Jones,
jobs, investment, and trillions and trillions of dollars will continue pouring into the United States of America because we finally have a president who puts America first. Put America first. I love America.
Absolutely, guys. Boom.
For decades before I came along.
And he's looking at the Democrats, right? The ones who were clapping for the ruling. Yeah, right. And then all these nations saying, no, we're keeping it, right? Again, he's saying, I'm fighting for the people that I love, right? And then he turns to the Democrats who were cheering this on just to try to at least put a wrench into this roaring engine out of spite. I don't know, man. How do you say that? Childish behavior? I don't know. Ridiculous, guys. Despicable.
We had the exact opposite.
Yep.
From trade to healthcare, from energy to immigration.
Yep.
Everything was stolen and rigged in order to drain the wealth out of the productive, hardworking people.
Yes.
Who make our country great, who make our country run.
No more.
Under Biden and his corrupt partners in Congress and beyond, it reached a breaking point with the Green New Scam, open borders for everyone. They poured in by the millions and millions from prisons, from mental institutions. They were murderers, 11,888 murders. They came into our country. You allowed that to happen. And record-setting inflation that cost the typical family $34,000 in just a speck of time. Now the same people in this chamber who voted for those disasters suddenly used the word affordability, a word. They just used it. Somebody gave it to them, knowing full well that they caused and created the increased prices that all of our citizens had to endure.
And again, guys, he's talking about 11,888, right? You can break that up in two numbers. 108 or 118 and 88, right? 10 days of darkness. We're going to expose. We're going to create the Great Awakening before we're going to activate the military on, right, the people who need to be taken away. And we can now all see who they are.
the ones that were cheering this on, as he's turning his gaze or his attention to those people, saying, you failed miserably. And we have seen you act for 4 years with the lights on, with your hand in the cookie jar. Then we went, cleaned up, USAID, Dodge, and we saw where the money was going, you know, with, you know, what's her face again? The brother lover. Omar, yes. Omar, etc. Right? You know the drill. He's looking at them. You are now exposed. The American people are really angry now. And the 11/18 is kind of putting the attention there. Saudi Arabia, right? Bin Laden family financing 9/11, Saudi Arabia, right? What does money buy? Those kind of things, right? What does money buy? Money laundering. Why do select senior political officials have foundations and institutes? See that? This is where it all boils down to, the Podesta group. What do you need in order to prosecute senior political officials? Right? How do you avoid public misconceptions? Right? Dude. How do you justify counter-political attacks to the mass public? Why is information so vital? Absolutely. And now, you know, he was telling you in 2016, in 2020, you could see it. You could see how the money was working against the American people, against their voice. They voted for Trump. And now in 24 till now, you can see the transparency of it all. It's now all coming to surface. And that is bringing it to transparency brings accountability. He's looking at them now. They were clapping, and there's a reason why he built it up like this, right? He built it up with the terrorists, and then he said a really, bad thing happened, and then they clapped. They knew they were going to clap. And then he said, but it failed. And now he's doing these kind of things, right? He's going into this, right? While the timestamp are there, while these numbers he's spitting, because the 10 days of darkness is defined by the light coming in. Now you can say these are 10 days of darkness because this is when the light started to shine. Because when the arrest starts happening in the United States, as they happened in Saudi Arabia, will only happen after the Great Awakening hits. Right? So it's go time, guys. It's go time. America's winning, and they're saying, stop, sir, please stop winning. And I'm saying, no. I'm going to keep going, guys. Wait for it, guys. Wait for it. It's going to be wild.
Caused that problem. You caused that problem.
Boom! Wow! You caused that problem. Woohoo! Donald Trump, guys, unleashed.
They knew their statements were a lie. They knew it. They knew their statements were a dirty, rotten lie. Their policies created the high prices. Our policies are rapidly ending them. We are doing really well.
Oh, guys, by the way, the mirror timestamp here is, and Anderson, I was listening to many coded messages. Great speech. Love the part about the Capitol Dome, right? But again, guys, it talks about, I heard a reference of federal employees who commit crimes, right? Think about what Dodge is doing. Clearing out all those people who were not serving the American people, or even worse. Great speech. Many coded messages. Interesting.
Those prices are plummeting downward.
Boom.
The price of eggs is down 60%, Madam
Boom.
Secretary. Thank you. The cost of chicken, butter, fruit.
60%, huh? Okay.
Hotels, automobiles, rent is lower today than when I took office by a lot. And even beef, which was very high, is starting to come down significantly. Just hold on a little while. We're getting it down. And soon you will see numbers that few people would think were possible to achieve just a short time ago. Nobody can believe when they see the kind of numbers, especially
attention on deck.
They see energy going down to numbers like that. They cannot believe it. It's like another big tax cut. I'm also confronting one of the biggest ripoffs of our times, the crushing costs of health care caused by you.
Woo!
Since the passage of the Unaffordable Care Act, sometimes referred to as Obamacare, big insurance companies have gotten rich. It was meant for the insurance companies, not for the people. With our government giving them hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars a year as their stock prices soared 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, and even 1,700%.
There it is, guys. We will never forget. We will never forgive. Boom. Enjoy the show, guys. Bring the rain. Wow. Try to stop Trump. Huh? Damn. Biggest intel drop known in our history. You were responsible for this. You are the ones who did this. Oh, man. This is powerful. Really powerful.
Like nothing else. That's why I...
Let's see that again, guys. Let's see that again. God, look at this. You were responsible for this. You, especially you. Listen to this.
Energy, when they see energy going down to numbers like that, they cannot believe it. It's like another big tax cut. I'm also confronting one of the biggest ripoffs of our times, the crushing costs of health care.
Boom.
Caused by you. Since the passage of the Unaffordable Care Act, sometimes referred to as Obamacare, big insurance companies have gotten rich. It was meant for the insurance companies, not for the people.
Boom.
With our government giving them hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars a year
staring
as
them
their
to
stock
death, guys.
prices soared 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, and even 1,700%.
Boom, 1,700.
Like nothing else. That's why I introduced the great health care plan. I want to stop all payments to big insurance companies and instead give that money directly to the people so they can buy their own health care, which will be better health care at a much lower cost.
Absolutely. Wow. Trump unleashed, guys.
In addition, my plan requires maximum price transparency. That's a big deal. Sounds so simple, so big. And I did that in my first term, and the Democrats immediately terminated it with full knowledge that they were doing a very bad thing for the people. Of course, we're going to go way up, and that's what happened, and now I'm bringing them way down on health care and everything else. I'm also ending the wildly inflated cost of prescription drugs like has never happened before.
Trust the plan, full control. Amen, Trump.
Other presidents tried to do it, but they never could. They tried. Most didn't try.
This is what happens when POTUS has no strings attached. This is what happens when, you and him in the beginning was financing his own run for president, right? No strings attached. He can do whatever he wants. Well, of course, he's going to have the media attacking him because they are controlled and paid for by those lobbies. But just give it 4 years, then let them steal it, then let the American people really hate them because they can see that they're lying. And even having the audacity to go in Mar-a-Lago, kick in the door, go through the drawer of the first lady, right? Do all their things, getting a mugshot, trying to stop him from going to, his son's graduation, his mother-in-law's funeral. These evil people. And then he comes back in. They make sure to stop the rigging like they did in 2016. And then they do some little, they do a little thing called dodge. Then they start exposing stuff for the world to see. And now the State of the Union is coming. And they were clapping, showing their support against the terrorists. And boy, are they stupid, right? And now he's turning to them like, oh, you don't know what you started. Because I've got some lines lined up for you guys who clapped. You are the ones who did this. You are responsible for this. Wow, guys. And we're going to free up the people. You're going to have a level of freedom and prosperity you have never had before. And they were the ones sitting on the brakes of this. So your mother-in-law couldn't go in for some kind of surgery because those insurance agencies would say, oh, well, that's not beneficial for you. Why is that? Because, maybe they think you got so many more years to live. And then they say, well, that treatment isn't beneficial for you. Who says? Right? This is how evil they are. You're paying through the nose. They're gaining money on every subscription drugs you're getting from them. And then they're even going to tell you no? Do you understand how angry people are going to be when they fully understand this?
Actually, but they tried. They said they tried. They couldn't do it. They didn't even come close. They were all talk and no action.
Yeah.
But I got it done. Under my just enacted most favored nation agreements, Americans who have for decades paid by far the highest prices of any nation anywhere in the world for prescription drugs will now pay the lowest price anywhere in the world for drugs. Anywhere.
And you're not getting anything. We will never forget. We will never forgive. Sit on it. Burn.
So in my first year of the second term, should be my third term, but strange things happen. I took prescription drugs, a very big part of healthcare, from the highest price in the entire world to the lowest. That's a big achievement. The result is price differences of 300, 400, 500, 600% and more. All available right now at a new website called TrumpRx.gov. And I didn't name that one either, by the way. And here tonight is the very first customer ever to get that big discount, and it is big, Catherine Rayner. For 5 years, she and her husband have struggled with infertility, and they turned to IVF. One drug has been costing Catherine $4,000 to purchase. But a few weeks ago, she logged onto the TrumpRx website and got that same drug that cost $4,000, got it for under $500.
Boom.
A reduction of much more, actually, than $3,500.
Look at this, guys. Children.
Catherine, we are all praying for you, and you're going to be a great mom.
Absolutely. The public will know soon. God bless you guys. We owe it to our children, guys. Beautiful. Keep your eyes on the ball.
So now I'm calling on Congress to codify my most favored nation program into law. Now, the one thing, I'm not sure it matters because it's going to be very hard for somebody that comes along after me to say, let's raise drug prices by 700 or 800%. But John and Mike, if you don't mind, codify it anyway. They may do it. Codify it anyway. Thank you. Many Americans are also concerned that energy demand from AI data centers could unfairly drive up their electric utility bills. Tonight, I'm pleased to announce that I have negotiated the new rate Taxpayer Protection Pledge. You know what that is? We're telling the major tech companies that they have the obligation to provide for their own power needs. They can build their own power plants as part of their factory so that no one's prices will go up. And in many cases, prices of electricity will go down for the community, and very substantially down. This is a unique strategy never used in this country before. We have an old grid. It could never handle the kind of numbers, the amount of electricity that's needed. So I'm telling them they can build their own plant. They're going to produce their own electricity. It will ensure the company's ability to get electricity while at the same time lowering prices of electricity for you, and could be very substantial for all of you cities and towns. You're going to see some good things happen over the next number of years.
There it is, guys.
Another
Trump
pillar of the
V2.
American dream that has been under attack is home ownership. With us tonight is Rachel Wiggins, a mom of 2 from Houston. She placed bids on 20 homes and lost all of those bids to gigantic investment firms that bypassed inspection, paid all cash, and turned those houses into rentals, stealing away her American dream. She was devastated. Stories like this are why last month I signed executive order to ban large Wall Street investment firms from buying up in the thousands single-family homes. And now I'm asking Congress to make that ban permanent, because homes for people, really, that's what we want. We want homes for people, not for corporations. Corporations are doing just fine. Rachel, thank you very much. Good luck with your home. You'll get one soon. We're also working to make it easier for Americans to save for retirement. And under this administration, we will always protect Social Security and Medicare. They are not protecting it for our seniors. We will always protect Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. Since I took office, the typical 401k balance is up by at least $30,000. That's a lot of money. We have millions and millions of people, because the stock market has done so well, setting all those records. Your 401ks are way up. Yet half of all of working Americans still do not have access to a retirement plan with matching contributions from an employer. To remedy this gross disparity, I'm announcing that next year my administration will give these often forgotten American workers, great people, the people that built our country, access to the same type of retirement plan offered to every federal worker. We will match your contribution with up to $1,000 each year. As we ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market, let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information.
There you go, Nancy. Boo, boo. Okay, awesome.
They stood up for that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Did Nancy Pelosi stand up?
Baby, I told you. I told you.
Doubt it. Pass the
Drum
Stop
Nancy.
Insider Trading Act without delay.
Okay, guys. Boom time. Okay. Where's your mind going, right?
I wasn't sure if anybody
Dude.
even on this side was going to open.
There it is, guys. Effective. While standing under the freedom flag, POTUS freed those good people who were currently being blackmailed, threatened, and enslaved. Those good chants in USA were freed. This shot heard around the world. We the people, Freedom Day, light. I can't believe it. They were standing up for this. Panic mode. Enjoy the show. Boom, guys. Testimony. Panic in DC. Whoa. Wow, let me check 957. Okay, guys, there it is. Whitelist. Ooh. Do you believe in evil? They will pay the price. Boom time.
Applaud for that. I'm very impressed. Thank you. I'm very impressed. But when it comes to the corruption that is plundering, it's plundering America. There's been no more stunning example than Minnesota, where members of the Somali community have pillaged an estimated $19 billion from the American taxpayer.
I could have written this State of the Union, guys.
Right? And in actuality, the number is much higher than that. And California, Massachusetts, Maine, and many other states are even worse. This is the kind of corruption that shreds the fabric of a nation.
Ooh,
and we are
guys.
working on it like you wouldn't believe. So tonight, although
the American people are awake.
Started 4 months ago, I am officially announcing the war on fraud to be led by our great Vice President J.D. Vance.
Boom! Here we go. We're coming for you. And we have the receipts. We know the details, guys.
Find enough of that fraud.
Investigation,
we will
guys.
actually have a balanced budget overnight. It'll go very quickly.
Yep.
That's the kind of money you're talking about. We'll balance our budget. The Somali pirates who ransacked Minnesota remind us that there are large parts of the world.
What's going on with his mic? They're effing around with his mic.
And lawlessness are the norm, not the exception. Importing these cultures through unrestricted immigration and open borders brings us problems right here to the USA. And it is the American people who pay the price in higher medical bills, car insurance rates, rent, taxes, and perhaps most importantly, crime. We will take care of this problem. We're going to take care of this problem.
We're going to take care of it.
Delilah.
Delilah? Ooh. What? Did he say Delilah? Oh my God. Delilah. Isn't she the one that brought the Jews into the town so they could spy upon the city? And with the whole red thing out of the window, so only her part of the building kept standing? Wasn't that Delilah? Dude, come on now. Isn't it, guys? Yes, right, Miss Penny. Yeah, Delilah, guys. Ooh, that's symbolic, dude. Nobody escaped this. Down she goes, learn chess. Nobody. Narrative shift. Guys, 959. Ooh, big meeting, cell phones left at the door. Friendly insiders. Narrative shift. We hear you. We have the algorithm. Learn chess, down she goes. Guys, Delilah, listen to this.
Problem. We're going to take care of this problem. We are not playing games.
Ooh.
Delilah.
Oh, Delilah, God almighty. Oh, Delilah. Oh, whoa. Dude, this is symbolic. Really symbolic. If you know you're, right? You know what this means. Ooh, nobody escapes this. We know it all. Narrative shift. Wow. Listen to this one more time.
People who pay the price in higher medical bills, car insurance rates, rent, taxes, and...
So wait. So he's kind of ramping up what he was doing. It started with the terrorists. They clapped for it. These idiots. Right? Then he went bam, 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 bam on them. You know? Say, I can't believe it. They're even standing up for this. As we were reading you Panic in DC. Then at 9:59, he ends this. Simply by saying, we get to the bottom of this. Delilah. Oi, 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 oi. This is not normal, guys.
Perhaps most importantly, crime. We will take care of this problem. We're going to take care of this problem. We are not playing games. Delilah.
Wow. Delilah. Oh my God. Dude, and is this 23 added up? Look at this, guys. Delilah. And they're sitting down. Wow.
We will take care of this problem. We're going to take care of this problem. We are not playing games. Delilah.
Wow. Delilah, guys. Boom. Down she goes. Nobody escapes this. Nobody. Delilah. Wow.
Delilah Coleman was only 5 years old in June 2024 when a 18-wheel tractor trailer plowed into her stopped car traveling at 60 miles an hour or more.
Wait a minute. Okay, Derf, wait a minute. What's going on here? So saying Delilah, right? You know, and then he goes into Delilah, and then he mentions a few numbers.
Delilah Coleman was only 5 years old in June 2024 when a 18...
Okay, 5 years in June. So that is 6. So 5, 6. 2024. 2, 2, 4. Okay.
Then I think he says 60.
2024, 60 years. So 5, 6, 2. Let me see what we got here. Delilah. Okay, over the target. Remember this day. You can count the people who have the full picture on 2 hands. Only 3 are non-military. Nobody else has this information. Operators never divulge. There's Clinton Foundation, the Muslim Brotherhood, and an 18 somewhat car, huh? 18-ton car. Mueller, the net worth. Huh. Could it protect against prosecution? Okay. And what is 18? What was he saying? 60? Yeah? 1860. Ooh,
I think he said 60 after June 2024.
Yes, so 60 and then 18-ton vehicle smashed against Delilah, who was only 5 years old in June. Huh. So then, 60, 18. There's no 60. Oh, well, you can do 618. Nah. Interesting.
18-wheel tractor. And not playing games. Delilah.
Why would he say it like that, guys?
Delilah Coleman was only 5 years old in June 2024 when a 18-wheel tractor trailer plowed into her stopped car traveling at 60 miles an hour or more. The driver was an illegal alien let in by Joe Biden and given a commercial driver's license by open borders politicians in California. Doctors said Delilah would never be able to walk or talk, have a good life. She wouldn't even be able to eat again. But against all odds, she is now in the first grade learning to walk. And she's here this evening with her dad, Marcus, a fantastic man. Delilah, please, you are a great inspiration. Please stand up.
Wow, Delilah, we love you. Beautiful kid. God bless you. Beautiful kid. We love you. Ah, sweetheart, we love you. God bless you. Yeah, man, something changed when you have kids, guys. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, sweetheart.
Thank you, Delilah. Many, if not most, illegal aliens do not speak English and cannot read even the most basic road signs as to direction, speed, danger, or location. That's why tonight I'm calling on Congress to pass what we will call the Delilah Law, barring any state from granting commercial driver's licenses to illegal aliens. And yesterday, as you probably saw at the White House, I hosted a ceremony with Americans who lost their treasured loved ones to the scourge of illegal immigration. People came into our country, how we allowed this to happen with our open borders. These are the angel moms and families that for decades our government betrayed and our media totally ignored. It was terrible. Hard to believe, actually. In 2023, a 16-year-old high school cheerleader named Elizabeth Medina was supposed to perform in her town's Christmas parade, but she never arrived. Her mother, Jacqueline, went home to look for her, and she found her lying dead in a bathtub, bleeding profusely after being stabbed 25 times. Elizabeth's killer was a previously arrested illegal alien who had broken in and brutally extinguished the brightest light in her family's life, violently and viciously.
Unbelievable.
Her heartbroken mother is in the gallery to remind everyone in this chamber exactly why we are deporting illegal alien criminals to our country at record numbers, and we're getting them the hell out of here fast. We don't want them.
The body has no cure. Bang, 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 bang. Her breath is high.
Thank you very much, Jacqueline. Thank you. We can never forget that many in this room not only allowed the border invasion to happen before I got involved, but indeed they would do it all over again if they ever had the chance. If they ever got elected, they would open up those borders to some of the worst criminals anywhere in the world. The only thing standing between Americans and a wide open border right now is President Donald J. Trump and our great Republican patriots in Congress. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's win those midterms. Win those midterms, guys. Come on now. You can do it. Cassie Leander, we love you.
As we speak,
Covenant's over,
Democrats in this chamber have cut off all funding for the Department of Homeland Security. It's all cut off. It's all cut off. They have instituted another Democrat shutdown, the first one costing us 2 points on GDP. 2 points we lost on GDP, which probably made them quite happy, actually. Now they have closed the agency responsible for protecting Americans from terrorists and murderers. Tonight I'm demanding the full and immediate restoration of all funding for the border security, homeland security of the United States, and also for helping people clean up their snow. We have no money because of the Democrats, and it would be nice. We'd love to give you a hand at cleaning it up.
Matters of national security.
Nobody's getting paid. It's a shame. So you have to think about it. We have, in case you didn't know, a pretty large snowstorm out there. One of the great things about the State of the Union is how it gives Americans the chance to see clearly what their representatives really believe. So tonight I'm inviting every legislature to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
Stand up, guys. Let me see who's standing up. No deals. Okay, guys. Remember those faces. You're signing your death warrant. Owned and controlled, guys. Look at them. Freedom, slavery. Ha. Truth Q, we love you. LK Patton, Robin Lanier, Chibuchis, Goldsmith, Highlander, Yahoo, Morocco M13, Teresa Red, LK Patton, Jenna Franklin, Susan Q, Dawn333, Catherine Leander, Look for What. We love you guys. Thank you all so much for joining us on this glorious, glorious day. Wow, guys. Shame on you. Oh, guys. Corey. Oh, my God. These people. Look at this. The sound of freedom, guys. The sound of freedom. Come on, guys. Jan Johns. Give it up. The Punisher, guys. Wow.
Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself, not
Absolutely.
standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Sherry, we love you.
That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Yes, absolutely. You should be ashamed. Karen, sit down. Sorry, I almost cursed. Abuse of power, guys. Hussein Executive Order 1.7. Boom, guys. There it is. This is the law that Trump has to follow. You know, the classification prohibitions and limitations. In no case shall information be classified or continue to maintain as classified or fail to be declassified in order to, there we go, guys, conceal violations of law, inefficiency of administrative errors, prevent embarrassment to a person, organization, or agency, right? Restrain, right? Dude, this is wild, guys. Game effing over. The American people and others around the world are awakening. Game over. D-Class. Look at this. Bunker Forest. Blue. The pluses, guys. April showers. Ooh. Okay. That is going to be the month after the next one, right? April. Nice one. Game over. The American people and others around the world are awakening. Beautiful. No more concealing your violations, your embarrassments of your organizations in full display, guys. It's the law, right? Okay, guys.
And perhaps most importantly, I'm asking you to approve the Save America Act.
Yeah, guys. Traitors.
To stop illegal aliens and others who are unpermitted persons from voting in our sacred American elections. The cheating is rampant in our elections. It's cheating, rampant.
Boom, guys. It's rampant. Cheating Obama. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look at this. The blockades by Hussein. And the MS-13. How they were going after Seth Rich. Shutting up witnesses, right? Man, look at this.
It's very simple. All voters must show voter ID.
Boom. Some are saying boo, huh? The red line. Cheating Obama. Boom. At 10:08. unfreaking real, guys.
All voters must show proof of citizenship in order to vote.
Simple as that. It's even ridiculous that you have to mention
And
this.
no more crooked mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military, or travel.
There it is, guys. Truth to power. 2209.
And this should be an easy one. And by the way, it's polling at 89%, including Democrats. 89%.
The wall means so much more than you know. The fight for the wall is for so much more, guys. Troops to the border.
And even the new communist mayor of New York City, I think he's a nice guy.
Look at this,
actually.
guys.
Speak to him a lot. Bad policy, but nice guy. Just said they want people to shovel snow. They got hit hard. Wants them to shovel snow.
Big
but
money terminate.
if you apply for that job, you need to show 2 original forms of ID and a Social Security card. Yet they don't want identification for the greatest privilege of them all, voting in America. No, it's no good. No good. Both Republicans and Democrats overwhelmingly agree on the policy that...
There it is, guys. Enough is enough. Oh, remember how many times they confirmed this during our shows, right? We begin, they drop at 10:11, 10:10, right? Now he's landing on 10:10. And this is the culmination of enough is enough. Revelations, conspiracy no more. Ultimate win with death and money. Right? When they were giving all these insurance companies all that money by ripping off the American people. And those companies were even saying no to their customers who were already paying way too much. Again, Shenzhou, thank you so much for the cookie. God bless you guys. Unpilled. But again, guys, look at this. 1010, enough is enough. Ultimate win, death and money. Poisoning your opioids, tobaccos, your vaccines. Killing your babies. Poisoning your air, your water, your pharmacies. Your voice doesn't matter. Election rigging. Everything that you just talked about is combined in this post 1010. Mass extinction event designed to decrease threat level of population and steal your elections. Your voice doesn't matter. Your people are simply standing in the way. Slaves, sheep, pawns to be sacrificed. Money, power, and control. Rinse and repeat. Boom. Boom. This is lending money to all the countries in the world, putting them in debt, right? Controlling their nations and their people, in their schools and their media. And they are labeling certain things as conspiracies. Right. Okay. We see you. Revelations. Enough is enough.
We just enunciated. And Congress should unite and enact this common sense, country-saving legislation right now, and it should be before anything else happens.
Yes, enough is enough, guys. Boom! Sheep no more for God and country. Amen. Yes, Evil War Woman. I think Sue Weekend is coming soon.
And the reason they don't want to do
Not
it,
so crazy
why
now,
would
huh?
anybody not
Nope.
want voter ID? One reason, because they want to cheat. There's only one reason.
Absolutely.
They make up all excuses. They say it's racist. They come up with things you almost say, what imagination they have. They want to cheat. They have cheated. And their policy is so bad that the only way they can get elected is to cheat. And we're going to stop it. We have to stop it, John.
Enough is enough. If that isn't enough is enough, guys, I don't know what is. We need to stop it. Sessions, guys. The corrupt swamp. The
And
Clinton
here is
email
one
probe.
more opportunity to
Boom.
show common sense in government. In the gallery
Still
tonight
indictments,
are
guys.
Sage Blair and her mother, Michelle. In 2021, Sage was 14 when school officials in Virginia sought to socially transition her to a new gender, treating her as a boy and hiding it from her parents. Hard to believe, isn't it? Before long, a confused Sage ran away from home after she was found in a horrific situation in Maryland. A left-wing judge refused to return Sage to her parents because they did not immediately state that their daughter was their son. Sage was thrown into an all-boys state home and suffered terribly for a long time. But today, all of that is behind them because Sage is a proud and wonderful young woman with a full-ride scholarship to Liberty University. Sage and Michelle, please stand up.
Okay, Sage, we love you, sis.
And thank you for your great bravery. And who can believe that we're even speaking about things like this? 15 years ago, if somebody was up here and said that, they'd say, what's wrong with him? But now we have to say it because it's going on all over numerous states without even telling the parents. But surely we can all agree no state can be allowed to rip children from their parents' arms and transition them to a new gender against the parents' will. Who would believe that we're even talking about this? We must ban it, and we must ban it immediately. Look, nobody stands up. These people are crazy, I'm telling you. They're crazy.
History will judge you well. They're scared.
Incredible. Boy, oh boy. We're lucky we have a country. With people like this, Democrats are destroying our country, but we've stopped it just in the nick of time, didn't we?
Yes. Shame on you. Again, it's the land of the free, right? But again, you got to protect the children.
No one cares more about protecting America's youth than our wonderful First Lady, now a movie star. She's a movie star. Can you believe it?
John MC.
Who would have believed that? Over the past year, she has had an incredible impact championing AI legislation, advancing a landmark executive order on foster care, and helping secure $30 million to launch the Melania Trump Foster Youth to Independence Initiative. It's a tremendous, really a tremendous thing that happened and had a lot of bipartisan support. She gets much better bipartisan support than I do. I get none. She gets a lot. Someday you're going to have to tell me how you did that. And students and educators in every state have joined the First Lady's efforts in the presidential AI challenge, keeping America's next generation positioned to succeed and strongly succeed in the future. Tonight, we welcome two young people whose lives reflect the First Lady's impact, Sierra Burns and Everest Nevermont. Thank you both, and Melania, thank you. I know how hard you worked on it. Thank you very much.
Barron, dude, he's big.
I'm very proud to say that during my time in office, both the first 4 years and in particular this last year, there has been a tremendous renewal in religion, faith, Christianity, and belief in God. Tremendous renewal.
Q&A. Good start.
This is especially true among young people, and a big part of that had to do with my great friend, Charlie Kirk, a great guy, great man. So last year, Charlie was violently murdered by an assassin and martyred, really martyred for his beliefs. His wonderful wife, Erica, is with us tonight. Erica, please stand.
Interesting.
Thank you, Erica. Been through a lot. In Charlie's memory, we must all come together to reaffirm that America is one nation under God, and we must totally reject political violence of any kind.
187, guys. Saves the house built, huh?
We
Makes a
love
lot of
religion,
sense.
and we love bringing it back, and it's coming back at levels that nobody actually thought possible. It's really a beautiful thing to see. Above all, unleashing America's promise requires keeping our communities safe. We have made incredible strides, yet dangerous repeat offenders continue to be released by pro-crime Democrat politicians again and again. We are honored to be joined tonight by a woman who's been through hell, Anya Zaretska. In 2022, she and her beautiful daughter, so beautiful, what a beautiful young woman, Irina, fled war-torn Ukraine to live with relatives near Charlotte, North Carolina. And by the way, what's going on with Charlotte? Last summer, 23-year-old Irina was riding home on the train when a deranged monster who had been arrested over a dozen times and was released through no cash bail, stood up and viciously slashed a knife through her neck and body. No one will ever forget there were people on that train. No one will ever forget the expression of terror on Irina's face as she looked up at her attacker in the last seconds of her life. She died instantly. She had escaped a brutal war only to be slain by a hardened criminal set free to kill in America, came in through open borders. Mrs. Zaretska, tonight I promise you we will ensure justice for your magnificent daughter, Irina.
This is what happens when you lose somebody you love.
Stand.
That's all I'm going to say, guys. This is what happens when you lose somebody. And this is more than a year ago that this happened, right? I'm not going to say anything else. But this is a reaction of somebody that is truly heartbroken, as a normal person should be when you lose somebody you love.
Irina.
And Grass, if I can add to that.
Of course.
I just wanted to say, I posted it in the chat, that Liz Crokin this afternoon, she posted, for those of you who haven't figured it out yet, President Trump spotlights bad actors and gives them enough rope to hang themselves. Mm-hmm. Anons know this.
Okay. Again,
they have them two standing side by side. Mm-hmm. Well, I think Liz nailed it.
Okay. So again, it's I'm not here to push my thoughts on people, and I'm not saying anything. I'm just showing you somebody that is really heartbroken because she lost somebody she truly loved in a horrific way, right? Again, yes.
Yep. I'm
with
you.
Okay, guys. Look at this. Look at this.
How do you not stand? How do you not stand? I'm asking this Congress to pass tough legislation to ensure that violent and dangerous repeat offenders are put behind bars, and importantly, that they stay there. Starting last summer, I deployed our National Guard and federal law enforcement to restore law and order to our most dangerous cities, including Memphis, Tennessee, big success. New Orleans, Louisiana, big success. And our nation's capital itself, Washington, D.C., where we have almost no crime anymore in Washington, D.C. How did that happen?
National Guard.
In fact, crime in Washington is now at the lowest level ever recorded, and murders in D.C. this January were down close to 100% from a year ago. They don't like to hear that. One of the brave service members who helped achieve this stunning turnaround was 20-year-old West Virginia Army National Guard Specialist Sarah Beckstrom. After a 4-month deployment, she voluntarily extended her service, and her rank was going to be lifted. She was doing so well. They were so proud of her. But the very next day, she was on patrol near the White House when she was ambushed and shot in the head by a terrorist monster from Afghanistan. Shouldn't have been in our country. And all because she wore the uniform of our nation, she was shot. He traveled here because he didn't like people wearing our uniform. He was sick and deranged, shouldn't have been in our country. Sarah Beckstrom died in order to defend our capital, and we are honored to be joined by her wonderful parents, Gary and Evalie. Your daughter was a true American patriot, and she will be greatly missed. She was a great person. I saw reports on her. They've never seen anything like it.
Eagle Spirits, great to see you. By the way, make sure to find something on my YouTube or my Rumble that you want me to play as I run the Rumble Premiums shortly, right? Again, not that you have to watch it, but I have to do a 5-hour Rumble Premium show to stay in the, in the program, so to say. And again, I don't want to put my information behind my shows behind a paywall. So let's replay something. While we're listening to this and you hear us get the crumbs above table, you can have a look out there of what do you think is a nice show to replay for the next couple of 5 hours as I close my eyes a little bit and then wake up, close the show down, and then I have those 5 hours of Rumble Premium behind me, guys. Again, you don't have to be there to watch it. Just let me know which is a nice one for people to rewatch after this broadcast.
So sorry. Thank you very much. She's a great young lady. I saw reports that were like, perfect. She was perfect. Serving alongside Sarah that day was Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf. The terrorist shot Andrew in the head, and no one thought he could possibly make it.
He's here, huh?
The two of them, Sarah and Andrew, both shot violently in the head. Neither was expected to make it. They weren't even given a chance, except his wonderful mother, named Melody, who I spoke to the same night. And she was so positive. The doctors thought that Andrew was gone. But his mother said, no, Mr. President, Andrew will be fine. He's going to make it. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, he was given almost no chance.
And again, guys, I got to say, mothers, there's something with them, you know? And when I talk about my mother, but also with Miss Grasshopper, you know, when there is this little baby phone we got, when little Grass is sleeping, she looks at the screen and she's saying she's going to wake up. And then within a second, little Grass is turning and then starts crying out to get picked up. It is ridiculous. And I've seen it time after time. And my mom has called me sometimes, right? At moments that I really felt, you know, not that I needed help, but again, yes, you know, I was, you know, interesting, guys. Just saying, there is something. I love you moms out there. Big shout out to you, to our beautiful women patriots out there. You got something that is supernatural.
She said, I have no doubt, sir, he's going to be okay. This was a conversation that I had with her that night, with her son laying helplessly in bed, blood all over. Everybody is praying, she said, sir, he will be okay. The doctors didn't understand what she was saying. And after looking at the results of the damage done, neither did I. She was so strong and conclusive that even Andrew's great father felt she didn't really understand the gravity of the situation. But she turned out to be right. Right, Melanie? She turned out to be right.
Amen, guys. God bless you. Beautiful woman. Women know, guys. When it is regarding their children, you better just say yes, ma'am, and do it. Because I don't know what's up with you guys, but man, there's something else going on. Oh, that's him, huh? Oh, brother. Yes.
Amazing, actually. I said, where does this woman come from? She's the most positive person
Oh, there
I've
she
ever
is.
met. With God's help, Andrew has battled back from the edge of death, and we're talking about the edge of death, on his way to a miraculous recovery. He's got a little work to do, but he's doing great. Nice to see you. He's a good-looking guy. Nice to see you. Thanks, Andrew. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your service, Andrew. Man, look at this. Andrew, guys.
So, Andrew, while you're up, now I'm going to ask a highly respected General James Seward to present Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf and the great family of Sarah Beckstrom with the award created by our late, great President George Washington himself. It's called the Purple Heart.
Boom, guys. Wow, goosebumps. Woo. Goosebumps. Hey, Trucy, great to see you. Good evening. Good morning. Shout out to Trucy. Purple Heart. Beautiful, guys. Yeah, right, Terry. God almighty. Goosebumps. Purple Heart. Wow.
We love you all. Love you. We're proudly restoring safety for Americans at home, and we are also restoring security for Americans abroad. Our country has never been stronger. In my first 10 months, I ended 8 wars, including Cambodia. Isn't it funny? Sick people. Cambodia and Thailand, Pakistan and India would have been.
And he just goes on and listed, right? you may say what you want. I'm gonna finish my sentence. I'm gonna list all those peace things that I created, right, through the tariffs. And you're gonna take it. You wanted to take it away from me. You wanted to risk those countries to slip back into the darkness where the children were in harm's way. You evil people. And he just looks at her. It just keeps on going. Boom, peace over here. Peace over here. Eat it, right? Eat your pain.
Nuclear war, 35 funny.
Look at this.
Wars, including Cambodia. Isn't it funny? Sick people. Cambodia and Thailand, Pakistan and India would have been a nuclear war. 35 million people, said the Prime Minister of Pakistan, would have died if it were not for my involvement. Kosovo and Serbia, Israel and Iran, Egypt and Ethiopia, Armenia and Azerbaijan, the Congo and Rwanda.
He keeps looking at
And of course, the war in Gaza, which proceeds at a very low level. It's just about there. And I want to thank Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner for your help. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Jared.
Five by five, Q plus.
And I also want to thank the man they report to, Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Thank you, Marco.
Yes, Marco.
People like you. You know, Marco got 100% of the votes when he was in confirmation. I think our next one was about 54%. And some of the Democrats are now saying, I can't believe we approved that guy. And he said it's an honor that they feel that way, right, Marco?
Yeah.
You have done a great job, great Secretary of State. I think he'll go down as the best ever.
Impressive, Anon. The pose of Q and the pose of Trump. The correlations.
Under the ceasefire I negotiated, every single hostage, both living and dead, has been returned home. Can you believe that? Nobody thought it was possible. Nobody thought that was possible. Both living and dead. And those parents who had a dead son, their boy, they'd always tell me their boy.
Give it up for Trucy, guys. Being with us at 5 o'clock in the morning.
An amazing period of time. And they came back, and when we got all of the living hostages back, and many, many before them, but I always said those last 20 are going to be very tough, but we got many, many more, hundreds. But I said those last 20 are going to be tough. We got them back. But we only got back 14 or 15 of the dead, of the 28. And believe it or not, Hamas worked along with Israel, and they dug and they dug and they dug. It's a tough thing to do, going through bodies all over, passing up 100 bodies sometimes for each one that they found. Tough job. And they finally got it back to 27. And then Steve and Jared, they got it back to 28. They found all 28. Nobody thought that was possible, but we did it. And
dude, he talks about 28 at 10:31. Look at this. 28 seconds before the tweet of Donald Trump. Correct, Anon? What does that tell you when it continually happens? The 28. That is wild, huh? Dick Patriots, look at this. 28 seconds before. And he talks about 28 recovered.
28, they found all 28. Nobody thought 100 bodies sometimes for each one that they found. Tough job. And They finally got it back to 27. And then Steve and Jared, they got it back to 28. They found all 28. Nobody thought that was possible, but we did it. And
boom, guys, there it is, 1031, 28. Unbelievable. Look at this. 2231. Jeez.
I remember the family of the 28th.
Boom.
They were so grieved, but they were so happy as it's possible to be. They had their boy back. The mother said, "Sir, we have our boy back." What a period of time that was, but we got them all back. So thank you both very much. Great job.
Give it up for our UK, Dutch, and European patriots, New Zealand patriots, being with us in the middle of the night, guys.
And we're working very hard to end the 9th war, the killing and slaughter between Russia and Ukraine, where 25,000 soldiers are dying each and every month. Think of that, 25,000 soldiers are dying.
Stop killing the souls.
A war which would have never happened if I were president. Would have never happened. As president, I will make...
Interesting that he talks about 25,000 soldiers. Because 25 talks about proofs begin 11.3. And again, if you know what Russia is doing in Ukraine, you know, getting the receipts of the headquarters of the New World Order, which, you know, Ukraine is, you know, the epicenter of. Proofs begin 11.3 as it talks about Pelosi, who has her kids there on, right, those energy companies. Proofs begin 11.3. We sincerely appreciate the work you do. Keep up the good fight. The flow of information is vital. Again, I believe that when the peace in Ukraine, you know, the thing that he said was going to be done before he even got in office, that was to scare his enemies, to make unplanned and disastrous counter moves, right? There's a reason why it takes this long, because this needs to stop. You know, when the peace is created, right? And again, this what I believe is the reason why Mike is there with his ear on the phone line, right? Everything telecommunication is going through Mike. Okay, guys, Kansas. But the proofs begin 11.3. This is when the Great Awakening can happen. You know, where people can actually see that those wars were all created. Slush funds. And everybody was worrying and praying and sending money and supplies over there, right? Having people in their homes here in Holland, where we live. Even though a month before we couldn't have our grandparents over for Christmas. Now, on January, we were all asked to bring them in our homes. Like, what happened? You know? Proofs begin 11.3. Then people are seeing the true nature of their deception. And this is when we need to be there for them. Because this is when the storm starts. Globally, guys. Proofs begin 11.3. This will shock the world. If they fully understand what you gradually started to understand. I believe that when the peace between Ukraine and Russia is there, the big bulk of information will be released. And that is the omen before the storm starts. So I think for him to talk about 25,000, to drop to 25 in connection to the peace between Russia and Ukraine is because of the 11.3. That proofs will begin. And again, think about how Ukraine is involved with swaying the elections. Just saying. Just one little thing, guys. And not even to talk about those labs and those kids. Okay, guys.
Peace wherever I can, but I will never hesitate to confront threats to America wherever we must. That's why in a breakthrough operation last year,
and he moves to the left.
The United States military obliterated Iran's nuclear weapons program with an attack on Iranian soil known as Operation Midnight Hammer.
Raising Cain.
Good.
Stay tuned and watch Q+.
For decades, it had been the policy of the United States never to allow Iran to obtain a nuclear weapon.
There it is. Public interest
Many
forces
decades.
the sun to shine.
Since they seized control of that proud nation 47 years ago, the regime and its murderous proxies have spread nothing but terrorism and death and
Things
hate.
are moving.
They've killed and maimed thousands of American service members and hundreds of thousands and even millions of
And
people
Julian Assange, guys.
with what's called roadside bombs. They were the kings of the roadside bomb. And we took out Soleimani. I did that during my first term. Had a huge impact. He was the father of the roadside bomb.
The bomb, Iran.
And just over the last couple
Shout out
of
to
months
Cheney.
with the protests, they've killed at least, it looks like, 32,000 protests. 32,000.
Do you guys know that video of that dude going bomb Iran? Cheney. I thought it was Cheney. I'm not sure anymore. It was a while ago. During, of course, Bush. He was going bomb Iran. That was funny.
Protesters in their own country. They shot them and hung them. We stopped them from hanging a lot of them with the threat of serious violence. But this is some terrible people. They've already developed missiles that can threaten Europe and our bases overseas, and they're working to build missiles that will soon reach the United States of America. After Midnight Hammer, they were warned to make no future attempts to rebuild their weapons program, and in particular, nuclear weapons. Yet they continue, starting it all over. We wiped it out, and they want to start all over again, and are at this moment again pursuing their sinister ambitions. We are in negotiations with them. They want to make a deal, but we haven't heard those secret words. We will never have a nuclear weapon. My preference is to solve this problem through diplomacy. But one thing is certain, I will never allow the world's #1 sponsor of terror, which they are by far, to have a nuclear weapon. Can't let that happen.
Nope. And who did let it happen? Uranium One, right? Okay. Aiding and abetting the enemy.
And no nation should ever doubt America's resolve. We have the most powerful military on earth. I rebuilt the military in my first term. We're going to continue to do so. Also, we just approved a $1
ILS
trillion
Pro
budget.
looks good.
We have no choice. We
We're
have
about
to
to
be
land,
strong,
guys.
because hopefully we will seldom have to use this great power that we built together. It's really called peace through strength, and it's been very, very effective.
Very, very, very effective.
So thanks to Republican in Congress, we're investing that record number
Thank him for his service.
dollars, have no choice, in the United States
Marine
Armed
Corps.
Forces. Also creating a lot of jobs, but we're not even doing it for that reason. Because as I said, we have more jobs, more people working today than ever before in the history of our country. And NATO countries are friends and allies. They are. They're our friends and they're our allies. Have just agreed, at my very strong request, to pay 5% of GDP for military defense rather than the 2%, which they weren't paying. We were paying for almost all of NATO. Now they're paying 5 as opposed to not paying 2.
Justice Kavanaugh.
And getting that 5% was something which everyone said would never be done, could not happen. We got it really easily with one meeting. And big difference between 2% that's not paid. We were paying the freight of many of them. Very few were paid up. Now 5%, then they're paid. And everything we send over to Ukraine is sent through NATO, and they pay us in full. They pay us totally in full. Every branch of our armed forces is setting records for recruitment. This is so exciting. And every service member recently.
History will judge you well.
And every service member recently received a warrior dividend of $1,770.
Oh, guys, mother of God. 1717, huh? He's saying it twice.
Received a warrior dividend of $1,776.
Look at this, guys. Well, he's saying 76, right? Well, you know, it came out almost like 1717. And there's the 1137, guys. Q, can you double confirm the hashtag 17? And also bringing up every other number 17 under the sun. Alan, welcome on board. Plane 17, guys. History will judge you well. The greatest military intelligence operation of our time. The Q operation. Getting humanity into the mix, right? Showing them the truth. And they trusted that the truth would resonate so much so with you that you would take all these flaming slings and arrows to stand for what is right. For you to say, there is a point beyond which you must not advance, and I will stand for this. Even though I have to burn through 23 Twitter accounts, losing, every time 40, 60,000, 70,000 subscribers, right? We kept pushing. COVID, watch out, vaccines, research, those swabs, look out. We were dropping it. We were warning you. Not because we wanted to be famous, because we want to tell the truth. And he's saying 17, double confirm, boom. Anons, shout out to you on this beautiful State of the Union with the Q in there. Remember that? This beautiful State of the Union. Boom. The Q. And tonight on Truth Plus, guys. Truth Plus. Q Plus. Do Q 2100 military time, guys. The world is watching. The world is changing. How many coincidences before it becomes mathematically impossible? Where we go, one we go all. Do it, Q. Donald Trump, guys. Yes, Derf?
I'll drop the zero. What do we have?
Oh, yeah. 137, huh? Well done, Derf. Well done. 137. Wow. There it is. Boom. Okay, guys. Beautiful. 137. Well done, Derf, man. Rick Hugh, brother. God bless you. Trucy and all your beautiful Dutchies, beautiful European patriots, still up at 5:20, guys, in the morning. We love you.
Received a warrior dividend of $1,776.
Boom.
They put it on my desk. We got the money from tariffs and other things, a lot of money.
Wow.
Yeah, we have much more money than people understand. Have to rebuild that program a little bit, but it won't take long. But we got the money, and it was $1,775.
And I was mentioning 17 again. So again, a nice little double 17 confirmation from Q+. Well done, sir. Well done. Wow.
And they wanted my approval. And I said, what's the number? $1,775. I said, wait a minute. For $1 more, we can have $1,776. It's going to.
There it is, guys.
I said, we're going to figure that. I never asked anybody if we could afford it. $1 more. I said $1,776.
Boom.
And I said, that's good. And I'll tell you what, our military, that was 4 months ago, our military, I never see a person in the military that doesn't thank me for it. So we're honored to do it. They deserve it. And we call it 1776. It was great. Guys. And we love our military. We love our law enforcement. We love our firemen. You know, the firemen don't get mentioned enough. We love our firemen.
There's your 1037.
We're also... We're also restoring American security and dominance in the Western Hemisphere, acting to secure our national interests and defend our country from violence, drugs, terrorism, and foreign interference.
Look at this link, guys.
Large swaths of territory in our region, including large parts of Mexico, really large parts of Mexico, have been controlled by murderous drug cartels. That's why I designated these cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, and I declared illicit fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction.
Boom.
And with our new military campaign, we have stopped record amounts of drugs coming into our country and virtually stopped it completely coming in by water or sea. You probably noticed that. We very seriously damaged their fishing industry also. Nobody wants to go fishing anymore. We've also taken down one of the most sinister cartel kingpins of all. You saw that yesterday. In January,
VIP
in January, elite American warriors carried out one of the most complex, spectacular feats of military competence and power in world history. No one's seen anything like it. Foreign leaders, I won't tell you who, called me and they said, very impressive, very good. They couldn't believe, they all watched, they saw what happened. This is a different fighting force that we had years ago when we fought to tie. You know, it's a great fighting force. I'm so proud of it.
And Shane Joe, thank you so much for the cookie. We love you.
Space Force.
Gonna release the Kraken soon.
Because we did that. My baby, it's becoming so important.
War Eagle. 17 guys. What's the number? Ding, 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 ding. Okay, guys.
And America's armed forces overwhelmed all defenses and utterly defeated an enemy, good fighters, to end the reign of outlaw dictator Nicolas Maduro and bring him to face American justice.
Good catch, Patriot. Maduro. Ooh. There's your 2008 election rigging for Obama.
And this was an absolutely colossal victory for the security of the United States, and it also opens up a bright new beginning for the people of Venezuela. We're working closely with the new president of Venezuela, Delcy Rodriguez, to unleash extraordinary economic gains for both of our countries and to bring new hope to those who have suffered so terribly. They really did suffer. With us tonight is Alejandro Gonzalez. She grew up in a tight-knit Venezuelan family and was especially close to her beloved uncle Enrique. But after Enrique ran for office and opposed Maduro, he was kidnapped by Maduro's security forces and thrown into the regime.
Okay, guys, there's the Q plus in the parentheses. The only drop out there.
Really infamous prison in Caracas. Alejandro feared she would never see her uncle again. She feared for her own.
There's a special greeting from POTUS.
Life also. But since the raid, we have worked with the new leadership, and they have ordered the closure of that vile prison and released hundreds of political prisoners already, with more to come. Alejandro, I'm pleased to inform you that not only has your uncle been released, but he is here tonight. We brought him over to celebrate his freedom with you in person. Enrique, please come down.
POTUS provided you with a very special greeting. Did you catch it? There he is, guys. Wow. Freedom on freaking real, guys. Q+. Power belongs to the people. Destroying the controlled narrative. Information warfare. Wow, guys. Very special greeting, guys. Look at this special greeting from Donald J. Trump. We love you, sir. Do you RQ? Wow. Goosebumps.
Thank you, Enrique. Have a good time.
Oh,
nice to have you back, Enrique. There were many heroes on that January raid to capture Maduro. Really great heroes. It was very dangerous. They knew we were coming. They were all set. But the deeds of one warrior that night will live forever in the eternal chronicles of military valor. Chief Warrant Officer 5, Eric Slover, planned the mission and was the flight lead in the cockpit of the first helicopter. A big, beautiful, powerful helicopter. It was a massive Chinook carrying, as you can imagine, many, many American warfighters. Wearing the dog tags, his wife Amy had blessed with holy water before he left. She knew it was going to be a rough one. Eric steered the Chinook under the cover of night and descended swiftly upon Maduro's heavily protected military fortress. This was a major military installation, protected by thousands of soldiers and guarded by Russian and Chinese military technology. How did that work out? Not too good? While preparing to land, enemy machine guns fired from every angle, and Eric was hit very badly in the leg and hip, one bullet after another.
Absolutely.
He absorbed 4 agonizing shots, shredding his leg into numerous pieces. And yet, despite the fact that the use of his legs was vital to successful helicopter flight, legs are the most important part of flying a helicopter. To deliver the many commandos who would capture and detain Maduro was the only thing Eric was thinking about. Then, even as he was gushing blood, which was flowing back down the aisle, helicopter lands at a steep angle. The machine guns stood right in front of him. They were right in front of him, 2 machine gunners who escaped the wrath of the previous planes. Eric maneuvered his helicopter with all of those lives and souls to face the enemy and let his gunners eliminate the threat.
And there it is, guys. The gunners. Hussein holding the AK-47 and aiming it at, you know, the red, white, and blue. Unbelievable, guys.
Around so the gunners could take care of business, saving the lives of his fellow warriors from what could have been a catastrophic crash deep in enemy territory. Only after safely landing the helicopter with all the warriors aboard in the exact right spot, which was vital to the mission. We probably would have had to maybe cancel the mission if that didn't happen. Eric told his co-pilot, also wounded, but not as gravely, to take over. I'm about ready to pass out. The success of the entire mission and the lives of his fellow warriors hinge on Eric's ability to take the searing pain. It was unbelievable what's happened to his legs of the bullets and keep on flying and landing, and people knew what was happening. Everybody in the back of the helicopter knew because they saw the blood pouring down the aisle. Chief Warrant Officer Slover is still recovering from his serious wounds, but I'm thrilled to say that he is here tonight with his wife, Amy.
There it is, guys. Amy
Eric,
the gun at the red,
and
white,
Amy,
and blue.
come on in.
Come on in, Amy. Sense of title, 0 Delta. Beautiful.
So we have a surprise
Oh.
for Eric and Amy. In recognition of Eric's actions above and beyond the call of duty, I would now like to ask General Jonathan Braga to present Chief Warrant Officer Slover with our nation's highest military award, the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Boom! Look at this dude, man. Wow. Amen, War Eagle. Leslie P., we love you. Look for what? We love you.
Well, thank you very much, Eric and Amy. Great to get to know you. I met with them and with a lot of their fellow warriors at Fort Bragg recently. You notice the name Fort Bragg, we have it back, we brought it back. We won the First World War with it, the Second World War with it, and then they decided to change the name. So we changed it back. Everybody wanted to change back too. And 10 of Eric's fellow warriors from that
there's this
incredible
symbolic
night
hug.
of victory will also be receiving medals at a private ceremony that will soon be held at the White House, and Eric will be there.
Yo, Gordon, great to see you. Susie Q, Glenn, Florida Constitutionalist, American Scout, Teresa Red, Scatty Mothers, Dick and Tracy, we love you. Deflustrated, Kathy Leander, Look for What, War Eagle, we love you guys. And Shane Joe.
Thank you, Eric. That's a big one. Tonight we've celebrated many truly extraordinary American patriots, but there is one last living legend to honor before we go. He is one more heroic American aviator, Navy fighter pilot. Royce Williams served in World War II, Korea, Vietnam, flying more than 220 missions. In the skies over Korea in 1952, Royce was in the dogfight of a lifetime, legendary dogfight.
Fighting for freedom.
Flying through
From God
blizzard
and country.
conditions, his squadron was ambushed by 7 Soviet fighter planes. It was his first aerial combat of the war, and despite being massively outnumbered and outgunned, Royce led the takedown of 4 enemy jets and almost destroyed the others, vanquishing his adversaries while taking 263 bullets to his own plane and being seriously hurt. His story was secret.
362?
Takedown of 4
263.
enemy jets and almost destroyed the others, vanquishing his adversaries while taking 263 bullets to his own plane and
Fly,
being
rush, fly, guys.
seriously hurt.
Boom.
His story was secret for over 50 years. He didn't even want to tell his wife, but the legend grew and
Look
grew.
at this, guys. Oh, it just went.
Story was secret for over 50 years. He didn't even.
There it is, guys. 263 bullets in his plane. 263 is showing you fly, rush, fly. Ridiculous. Look at this. At 10:52, huh?
Want to tell his wife, but the legend grew and grew. But tonight, at 100 years old, this brave Navy captain is finally getting the recognition he
Timber move,
deserves.
guys.
He was a legend long before this evening. Royce, please stand up, and I will ask the First Lady of the United States
wow,
to
beautiful.
present Captain Royce Williams with his Congressional Medal of Honor.
Look at this. They stand ready to deploy and against destroy the enemies of the United States in close combat. You faced and trust in us is enough. Elected us to do the heavy lifting. Enjoy the show. Birth of a new nation, a new world. Melania Trump, guys. Fly, Ross, fly. Beautiful. 263 bullets to its plane. Fly, Rush, fly. Boom. Enjoy the show. Birth of a new nation, new world. Look at this. Melania, what an honor. Yes, man. Melania just did that. Okay. Yo, guys, thank you so much for the raid. We love you. Welcome to the show. TL 0017, Nikki from New Zealand, we love you. We got the whole world with us. Grim Reaper, Steven Bananas, Sparko, Dawn, Susie Q, Scatty Mothers, Valsmith, Will for you to see. And GSP Girl, thank you so much for rating the channel. On beeld, that is. Look at him. Melania. Good. Look at him. You look great, by the way, Melania, huh? She looks great.
Thank you, Royce, and thank you, Eric. I've always wanted the Congressional Medal of Honor, but I was informed I'm not allowed to give it to myself, and I wouldn't know why I'd be taking it, but if they ever open up that law, I will be there with you someday. But you know, that's our highest honor, Congressional Medal of Honor, and that's a big thing.
A little humor
It's an honor
goes a
to
long
be
way.
in the
That's
same
funny.
room with you. Thank you both very much, Eric. Thank you.
A little humor goes a long way. Interesting. What an awesome speech, guys.
Thank you. 250 years is a long time
Like
in the life
clockwork.
of a nation, but in another sense, it's really a mere moment in the eye of history. Two of the gentlemen we met in the gallery this evening took their first breaths 1 century ago. 100 years before that, on July 4th, 1826, the author of the Declaration of Independence, brilliant, Thomas
Tracy
Jefferson,
Justice,
drew
we love
his
you, man.
last breath. Just a single long human lifespan separates the giants who declared and won our independence from the heroes who stand among us tonight. Everything our nation has done, everything we have achieved, has been the work of those few great lifetimes. In those brief chapters, Americans built this nation from 13 humble colonies into the pinnacle of human civilization and human freedom, the strongest, wealthiest, most powerful, most successful nation in all of history. Americans ventured out across the daunting and dangerous continent. We carved paths through an unforgiving wilderness, settled a boundless frontier, and tamed the beautiful but very, very dangerous Wild West. From empty marshes and wide open plains, we raised up the world's greatest cities. Together, we mastered the world's mightiest industries and shattered history's
Banana Monk, we
monstrous
love you.
tyrannies. And we liberated millions from the chains of fascism, communism, oppression, and terror. Americans lifted humanity into the skies on the wings of aluminum and steel And then we launched mankind into the stars on rockets powered by sheer American will and unyielding American pride. We wired the globe with our ingenuity. We captivated the planet with American culture. And now we are pioneering the next great American breakthroughs that will change the entire world. All of this and so much more is the enduring legacy, unmatched glory of the hardworking patriots who built and defended this country and who still carry the hopes and freedoms
Yo, Flip,
on all
what's up?
of humanity's backs. For years they
Boom,
were
there he
forgotten,
is.
betrayed, and
Flip,
cast
what's up, man?
aside. But that great betrayal is over, and they will never be forgotten again. Because when the world needs courage, daring, vision, and inspiration, it is still turning to America. And when God needs a nation to work his miracles, he knows exactly who to ask. There is no challenge Americans cannot overcome, no frontier too vast for us to conquer, no dream too bold for us to chase, no horizon too distant for us to claim. For our destiny is written by the hand of providence, and these first 250 years were just the beginning. From the rugged border towns of Texas to the heartland villages of Michigan, from the sun-kissed shores of Florida to the endless fields of the Dakotas, and from the historic streets of Philadelphia to right here in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., the golden age of America is upon us. The revolution that began in 1776 has not ended. It still continues because the flame of liberty and independence still burns in the heart of every American patriot. And our future will be bigger, better, brighter, bolder, and more glorious than ever before. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
Guys, we love you. Panic in D.C. Good job, Mr. President. Watch the news, guys. Donald J. Trump, Cubanita, Jenna Franklin, Grim Reaper, Susie Q, Ted Phillips, Florida Constitutionalist, TL 0017, Deflustrated, Nikki from New Zealand, Look for what? Oh, Eagle Spirit, Donald Trump. It is 11, guys. 11 a.m. Okay, guys. Beautiful. Red, D-Class, Justice K confirmation. Whoa, guys. Define treason. Enemy combatants, guys. Clinton Foundation, aiding and abetting the enemy. Eyes on Canada. It's... That's the hard pill to swallow for people to fully encompass what they've been doing all those years, guys. While you were fearing under your desk, fearing those nukes falling, right? In the 60s, you know, this was all done by them, guys. Made you live in fear and vote another round on them. Keeping you in need, poor, and suffering, all for a specific purpose, right? Raising the prices of everything.
Some great patriotic moments tonight.
Wow,
as the
guys!
Commander-in-Chief delivered the State of the
Donald
Union
J.
address
Trump
on that House floor.
Really
what a
remarkable.
show!
So many highlights, Matthew, with Buddy Taggart.
GSP girl, we love you.
On the 4th of
pills.
July.
Okay, guys, the show is over. What we're going to do now, because I'm in this Rumble program, I'm going to not stop the show. I'm going to play it again. I think that's the best thing to do, to play this decode of this show again. So for everyone on Rumble who wants to see it again, they are able to see it again, right? I think that's a way forward, because it's already 5:45 in the morning and I have to go to the dentist in 3 hours. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. And then I gotta go into some baby swimming with little grass, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo. Again, final words up, beloved. And there is Flip, RQ Flip, right? Okay, guys, Derf, final words to you, my friend.
Well, just to say, Grass, a couple of people in the chat were actually suggesting that you do just that you rerun tonight's show. And I couldn't agree more. I think it's it's a good show to get done. And so that lasted just under 2 hours, guys. Thank you all for being with us. And thank you, everybody from Trump to Dan Scavino to the Less Than 10, the guys running the White House and rapid response accounts. We love you guys. Everybody that's joined us from Deflustrated to Miss Penny Black to AirQ Flip. Ted Phillips, thank you for the Rumble rants. Thank you as well. I Love Pie, Stevie Bananas, Leslie P, Don333, and of course, Jamie WV. Sorry, for the 20 red castles earlier tonight. Again, we love you guys. It's amazing to have the entire world with us, from New Zealand to Portugal to England to Canada. Awesome. And Grass, thank you for doing this. Absolutely amazing to witness this with you and with everybody in the chat. So love you guys, and keep an eye on our socials. Don't know when we'll be on next again, but definitely worth keeping an eye on what's going to be next. And we love you guys, and we'll talk to you guys next time, whenever that'll be.
Okay, guys. So again, God bless you all, Derf, man. Thank you so much for joining us. I'll be I'll be celebrating our 23 years of love together, guys. And as you know, I've been burning the midnight oil. I've been running 21, 23 out now. I say at least 20-hour days, 19-hour days, 21-hour days, show after show, 6 hours, decoding till 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. When you see me drop at 10 p.m., it is 6 o'clock in the morning, guys. It's ridiculous. By the way, I released a scratch off on Pilled. Thank you all so much for joining us there. Rating our shows, bringing everyone in, guys. We love you so much. By the way, I think this is our friend Tracing Justice from Twitter, my friend. Again, so God bless you, my friend. Thank you so much. Savage Patriot Joe, Trumper Rose, Sir Locke a lot. Okay, guys. Sir Lurks a lot. Okay, guys. This is awesome. Danny Beckers, rated the stream. GSP Girl, War Eagle, and Gang, guys. You are getting the red castles. This Rumble, guys. You're getting the scratch off. God bless you all. And again, guys, I'll be back when I'm back. But I just need for my mind just to, who knows, guys. But I need some. It's getting dangerous levels here, right? I have to be, also a nice individual when I'm awake, right? And again, when you are sleeping this little, it's like at a certain point something has got to give. And I don't want to be I don't want to go as our brother went, right? Scotty Moore. God rest his soul. Our prayers are with his family and the loved ones that he's leaving behind. And again, what a glorious fight he has delivered, right? Bringing us all up to, dragging us, right? Pulling us with his beautiful videos to this point. Never forget those beautiful patriots. But also don't forget that you have to be there for your family, right? And I've been really pushing it, guys. Really, really, really pushing it. And I have to pull the plug now, but I'll be back. Enter user, I love you. Share the show with a lot of people. And again, be on the lookout for if we're going to go live again, guys. And again, God bless you all. Rosebud, I love you. And again, so that's it. I'm going to start the show again. I'm going to switch off all the other platforms because I think that is what we need to do. Let me see, guys. How do we do this? Let me see. I think I'll just lock this. Okay, guys. So again, love you all. Thank you all so much for joining us. Angel Reigns, we love you. And Deflustrated, I praise her with you. Robin Lanier, we love you. And for all who have like Rumble Premium accounts, again, don't go out of your way to buy it. You know, I'm not allowed to say that, but again, you know that, right? That's why we just play the replays of the shows. And again, don't tell anyone. But I have to apply to this. But again, I'm going to switch off YouTube. Pilled. We love you all there. And see you on the next one. I love you, love you, love you. And again, never give up. And Trump and the team, our shows are only as good as the crumbs that you're putting out there. And boy, have you been spoiling us this year, the year before. Consequential. Go to Twitter, guys. Make sure that you show people these continued, only analysts can fully appreciate the continued validations and confirmations through a series of mathematically impossible coincidences. And Trump, we thank you so much for taking all these slings and arrows, right? All your sleepless nights, tossing and turning to win for the world. And we will never forget. What a big shoes to fill. And again, guys, I have to go. I love you all. And let's rerun the show, guys. I love you. I love you, YouTube. Love you, Twitter. Love you, Pilled.